Nani Diofo, Nani Diofo, Ojiofo Ghana, Ojiofo Ghana. Ojiofo Ghana. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and also good night, depending on your time zone. You are joining me for the first time. My name is MAP Ezioku Bundo 1 in Biafra land. And I greet every one of you wherever you are watching from. And I say, guide and protect every one of you wherever you are. We have come to preach the gospel truth. We have come to deliver our task. We have come to discharge our duties. We have come to do what we are called for. And we have come to fight for our right, to fight for what belongs to us. We have come to set the record straight. We are not here to entertain you. We are not here to crack jokes so that you can laugh and laugh away your sorrow for just 5 seconds and go back to the main story again. We are here to tell you the truth and provoke you, to push you to start into hunger of truth, so that you'll be hungered to test the truth. We have come to preach, to change the narrative. We have come to restore the kingdom of God on this planet Earth called Biafra. Like I told many of you before that this time is the time of restructure. Everyone need to restructure his or herself. And we have passed some stage. And the stage we are now is not a stage that you will lag behind. You have to put a lot of things behind you. This morning, this afternoon, this evening, if you are joining me, I want you to buy your popcorn and granite and sit. Let us discuss so that I'll let you know what you don't know, so that all of us will learn, so that we understand. Now, you check here the caption, the title. They came very late. They can't outsmart us. And before I proceed, I want to salute the leader of indigenous people of Biafra in the person of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and also salute the head of Directorate of State, Mazi Chika Edoziem, and every other IPOB principals, those that are genuine. I salute every one of you wherever you are watching. And I say, may Chukwu Okike Abia Onye Pụrụ Ime Ihe Niile guide and protect every one of you. And I salute every IPOB worldwide. I salute the Eastern Security Network for their gallantness, for their resolute, for their sacrifice, for all their effort towards Biafra restoration. I salute you all. And also I salute the legal team, Mike Ezekome, Barrister Chukwu Ejiofor, and the rest of them. I salute you all. Now, this evening, I have come to preach the gospel truth. If you are joining me for the first time, once again, my name is M.A.P. Ezioku Bundu, one in Biafra land. And it's no longer news that the head of the Directorate of State, in the person of Mazi Chika Edoziem, who represent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu currently, have been declared wanted by the Nigerian army and also being added on the list of people that they considered as a terrorist or people that are sponsoring terrorism in the contraption called Nigeria, which every one of us know that it is laughable for them to do such. But I want you to understand one thing. The zoo government or the zoo think that they are smart. But one thing they never know is that no matter how the crisis or whatever you see in IPOB, they are always as smart. They are always intact. They are always in the game. They are always focused. You cannot take us unaware. Kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only unaware you people take us. And after that, believe you me, you can never make any step again without we going more than 10 steps ahead of you. A lot of you will be saying, Mazi Chike Edoziem is a gentleman. Mazi Chike Edoziem that doesn't talk. Mazi Chike Edoziem that is not this. Why can they add such gentleman in a terrorist group? And I was laughing. Now I have come to explain the main reason why you see the name of Mazi Chike Edoziem. Philip Iruebu, I could have replied to you if you write that what you just wrote now in your own language. Then I could have replied you, but since you wrote it in English, you have already answered. The main reason, the same reason you cannot write in your language is the same reason. So just take the answer like that. Although I am not here to respond to comment section because I've grown past that, unless there are some important something to respond, I do. Now, the first question that will come to your brain that you need to ask yourself as an IPOB member is, why do Nigerian government add Chika Edoziem in that group? Why? What is that name, Chika Edoziem? What is he doing in that very terrorist group? When you ask yourself this question, at this point, you will start thinking. Now, I want to open the road of knowing the truth. Now, who is Chika Edoziem? Who is Mazi Chika Edoziem? That is the first question you should ask yourself. The first question should be, who is Mazi Chika Edoziem? You need to know who is Chika Edoziem. You need to get the details. Who is Chika Edoziem? Because Chika Edoziem, the name Chika Edoziem is not what they are looking for. Sorry. The Nigerian government is not looking for that name, Chika Edoziem. There is something they are looking for, which is, who is this Chika Edoziem? When you ask yourself this question, you will now start getting some reasons, some answers to your question. Why do they add Chika Edoziem in that very list? They didn't add it because it's a Chika Edoziem by name. They didn't add it because they wanted to add it. No, there is something that pushed them. There is something that motivated them. There is something that they see that made them to add. And here I will expose them. I am called MAP, Eziokubundo 1. We are very smart and we are very intelligent because we listen to Radio Biafra. Now, to some of you who don't know who is Chika Edoziem, you are James, you are in the spirit. You are in the spirit, I must tell you the truth. Chika Edoziem is the head of Directorate of State. What did I say? Chika Edoziem is the head of Directorate of State. Now, the second question is, what is Directorate of State? Because I want to break it down for you so that every one of us will understand where these people are going, which we have already outsmarted them and captured them. It's like we foil them, we ambush them, we use net to hold them the way the fishermen use a net to hold a fish. Now, what is the head of Directorate of State? Or let us say, what is the Directorate of State? Directorate of State are the people that are running day-to-day activities of the indigenous people of Biafra. The people who carry out the map, who plan everything that IPOB will do. The people who are leading IPOB. The people who are directing IPOB, the people who are making plans, who are guiding IPOB, the people who are, these are the pillars. I will use the word, these are the pillars of IPOB. Now, and the head is Chika Edoziem. Now, remember that they have charged Mazi Nnamdi Kanu this as a terrorist group, as a terrorist before, which, end of the day, Mazi defeated them. Mazi destroyed them in their own court. That is when they now sit down and say, now, most of the activities, the Hope Uzodinma and Asari Tukubo, the burning of Igbo properties in the name of sit at home, the actions Hope Uzodinma and the Nigerian soldiers in disguise of autopilot, their activities, they are looking for a way to attach it to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which most of these cases or this event took place while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is already in their net. And in before the law court, you cannot put the accusation on the person you are already holding, because You cannot tell the court that he committed that very act while he was with you, because he was incommunicado. He don't communicate with his people. So that very case, that area now have been closed. So what do? They now set up plan. They know that if they can get Chikedozie to become a terrorist group, a terrorist person, automatically IPOB will get involved. Automatically, they will not tag IPOB, because Chikedozie can be a terrorist without IPOB, that he is the head of the Directorate of State, without IPOB being a terrorist group. Now, the only way to tag IPOB, they know, if they go boom and they tag IPOB terrorists, the world will just laugh at them. The world will just do what? Laugh at them. So what do they want to do? They want to get the leader. Once they will be able to put the terrorists on the IPOB leaderships, that means automatically the group will become a terror, because if your head is a terrorist, automatically the group will also become a terrorist. So they think they are smart, they think they are wise, and they move this move. But guess what? They have failed. Guinea, they have failed woefully. They have failed woefully. Now, they now put Chikedozie in the list, hoping that by that, now they will now put fear on Chikedozie. Do you know the reason why they rush this time, rush out? Do you know the reason why they rush out? The last broadcast Chikedozie made, how many of you listening to it? How many of you listening to Master Chikedozie last broadcast? He said that IPOB, just a minute, let me take a glass of water. There, just a minute. Nazo azana miliana haba buazu. And the man on the main million chaba mine. Let me just take a sip of water. Now, how many of you listening to the last broadcast of Chikedozie? In his words, he said, and I quote, that IPOB is a non-violent movement, and he, Chikedozie, can no longer guarantee that in the future. That statement put fear on the zoo government, because since the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and since they fish out some of their agents and send them out of IPOB and they block the leakage, the Nigerian government entered into a blackout on information blackout. They don't get any information. They don't see anything coming any longer. Now, they want to scare Chikedozie. They want to put fear on IPOB. That very statement, because Nigeria is afraid of IPOB. They know the capacity of IPOB. They know that once IPOB say, let's go, you will know that the Fulani are learning where they are. That IPOB is 7 steps ahead of them. So that very statement put fear on Nigeria government, and they rush out in order to curtail, or in order to put fear on IPOB not to carry out some of their plans. But they never know that we are prepared for Biafra restoration. Chuma Ebo, one more comment from you. I will send you to a place where people don't have brain. This platform is not for people that don't have brain. So if you are here and you don't want to listen, you think your comments can distract me, I will definitely block you. Believe you me. If you are an auto-imbecile, and you think at this place is where you can come and be doing saga or commenting rubbish, commenting without brain, definitely I will get you blocked, and I will not regret it because I have blocked thousands of you without regretting it. So if you are here, I want you to be here with your brain, with your thinking faculty. Come with your brain. Don't leave your brain at home and use phone to be typing rubbish. This is not a platform where you will come and be doing the crazy, the mad, the kids. No. Here is MAP, Ezoku Bundo. I believe in spiritual argument. We preach the gospel truth and we tell you how it is. So if you are not ready for the freedom, you can go to your Saga Shores page and do your rubbish there. So one more comment from you, you will be blocked. That is me for you. And this is how I roll for now. Okay? Now, back to what I am saying before the auto-imbecile step in to distract himself, not me. Now, they now, out of fear, they now say, okay, let us put fear in them. Let us first of all declare the head a terrorist, and that will make them to go back, and that will put fear into them, and that will make them to stop any plan. That will make a lot of people to denounce IPOB. And the reasons why they are putting Maazị Chike there is because they know that if you can be able to make Chike become a terrorist, automatically Maazị Nnamdi Kanu will become a terrorist. Automatically, every IPOB member will become a terrorist. But they don't want to go on that area. They want to take it. They think they are smart. So that we say, okay, so let Chike, thank God, though, I am not the head of the Directorate of State. Because they know that the head speak for the body. That anything that the head says is what the body agreed on. That means anything Maazị Chike is doing today, he is not doing it on his own capacity. He is doing it because IPOB sent him to do that. IPOB sent him to go and do it or go and say this. This is what IPOB need to do. And that is why he is doing it. So they want to bring Maazị Chike down. But before we go that, do Nigeria as a government, do Nigeria army has the right to declare somebody wanted? The answer is no. The reason is because Nigeria as a country, they call it, the contraption is practicing civilian government, which is democracy. It's not under the military rule. If they are under the military rule, that is when you can say that the head of state, who is the military head also, can use his veto power, because he commands. He can say, I declare wanted, because in a military rule, he don't need to seek the court permission before he can do anything. But the contraption forgot that. They forgot that they are no longer in a military rule. They are in a civilian rule. They are in a democracy or Chichonyo Kuche. That is why I tell you that Nigeria is an animal kingdom. I have insulted animal kingdom, because referring Nigeria as an animal kingdom, do you know that lions are part of the animals? I have insulted animal kingdom because animals are far way better than Nigeria as a country. Using a zoo is an insult to the zoo. Now, I want to make this very clear here that if you have not understand that the mission of the zoological republic of that contraption called Nigeria is to get IPOB tagged as a terrorist group, is to stop IPOB because they have passed through the finance. They have passed through the finance and they can't. They didn't get IPOB. They passed through bringing a parallel IPOB. They failed. They passed through the Fratello, the Brothers Assemblies. They didn't. They have passed all corners, including passing through the lawyers, but they didn't break IPOB. Now, what is their target? Who is the person stopping them not to break into IPOB? Who is the stumbling block of this to these people. They have checked in and out. They see that since Joey Bokwe say, hold the head and the body will be scattered, and they hold the head and the body produce another head instead of getting scattered, the body produce another head, and they keep on marching. Meanwhile, they are still going to recover the first head they hold. Now they say, okay, break the second head so that the body will definitely scatter. Now they want to remove their stumbling block. Who is the stumbling block to Nigeria government? Is Chike Doziem. They know that the moment you take that head of Directorate of State, there will be no more head and there will be no more directors. Nobody will lead. Because there is already nobody will assume that position, because the person who will replace or put somebody in that position is already with them. Do you understand the game? Maazi Chinasa Nworu cannot appoint head of Directorate of State. Tony Nzurumike cannot appoint head of Directorate of State. He can say, okay, since I am the deity, okay, let me act, but that power cannot be as Chike Doziem. So their main target is to remove Chike Doziem. They will instigate fear. They will put fear in him, or they will not kidnap him. But guess what? Chike Doziem is in a country where there is law. Chike Doziem is in a place where you cannot kidnap person. Chike Doziem is in a place where you cannot just put your private jet and come into the country and do whatever you like. He is in a place where the security is intact. He's in a place where you must pass the due process. But the Nigeria as a country don't even know that their army don't have right to declare their citizen wanted. They don't know that even if somebody can declare somebody wanted, it's through police. Their brain don't no reach there, because these are inconsequential animals. Now you think you can destabilize IPOB? You think you can destabilize the DOS? When Mazi said that it will take you many years to penetrate IPOB, and it will take you another many years to shake IPOB, and it will take you many, many years to break IPOB, they think it was joke, or Mazi was joking. But they are beginning to confirm every word of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You see the reasons why everyone need to stand gidigba behind Chike Doziem, because Chike Doziem is an IPOB. IPOB is Chike Doziem. In as far as Chike Doziem is still the head of Directorate of State, in the absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he command. At this point, he decide what happened in IPOB. He decide the movement of IPOB. He give the order. And everyone he give the order will carry it out. So since they have succeeded in taking the first head, they want to come again with to kidnap the Chike Doziem. And after that, everywhere will be running helter scatter. But they have failed. Now ask yourself again, why do they rush out to bring this propaganda? They know it is impossible to hold Chike Doziem. They know that it is impossible for them to arrest Chike Doziem. They know that it is impossible for them to rendition Chike Doziem. They know that, why are you declaring somebody you know where he is living, somebody you know everything, somebody that is not under hiding? Why are you declaring him wanted? If you say he commit this crime, go for him. But you cannot, because you know that you don't have the evidence, you don't have the capacity, you don't have what it takes to rendition him. And in a country where he is, that country prohibits terrorists. Once they see any sign of terrorism in you, they will first of all arrest you. Do you understand it? That is why I want every one of you to ask Nigeria government, why do they fail to declare Shaki Gumi wanted or call him as one of the terrorists? Is Shakigumi not the bandit leader? Is Shakigumi no longer representing bandit? Is bandit not terrorist? Is Boko Haram not terrorist? But Shakigumi is every day, he knows where all the bandits are. He knows where all the Boko Haram is. But they didn't declare him wanted. They did not add his name on that list. Now, the people they add their name, can any of these people come out to say that I am not a terrorist, apart from Chike Doziem? Go and check to tell you that they know the people. They just added Chike Doziem in a group of criminals, so that when the world look at the criminals, they will see that, oh, these people are truly criminal. Indeed, that means Chike Doziem will be also a criminal. But they think they are smart. We outsmart them. So that is why they will see in court. Go and check. I want you to pay attention. Go and check other terrorist people they put in that list. None of them will be bold enough to come out and say, I am not a terrorist. I reside here, apart from Chike Doziem. Do you know the reason why Chike Doziem will be bold enough to come out to tell you that he is not a terrorist? Is because he is not a terrorist. He is an IPOB, and IPOB is not a terrorist. They have seen that IPOB the media is about to focus on the genocide they are committing in Akwama community in Bayelsa and the Delta State. They want to distract us not to talk about it. But guess what? I will talk about it. Go and tell Nigeria government that Mazi Chike Doziem is not answerable to them. Mazi Chike Doziem is not a Nigeria. He is a Biafra. Why are you people afraid of referendum? A call for referendum is not a call for war. It's not a terrorist act. Why are you people afraid of terrorism? Chuma Ebo, the reason they added your Eberima is because to deceive people like you, so that the people like you will think, oh, they added this one that is working. That is the reason. Ask yourself, even if they want to go and hold him, they will not. That is why a person like me will not call for the Eberima to be arrested, because you can't tell Nigeria to go for Nigeria. You can't tell Nigeria to arrest Nigeria. Do you understand it? They know what they are doing. This is a game plan. They know that if they will just call the guy and say, hello, we added your name so that your followers will think you are doing a great job. But never mind, we only just added it there. We will not put any effort. End of the day, we will still remove it. Just continue what we are doing. We know all this game. We understand it. Now, let us go to the activities that is happening in Akwama community. But before I go to that, I want every one of you to understand that they came very late, and the IPOB will not allow them, give them the chance to achieve 1/4 of their plan. IPOB will not give them that chance to even make further step towards their plan. We will block it and block every part of it. Mazi Chike Doziem have already been protected by IPOB and also the country where he is. So tell them that they can go ahead and rant from now till their kingdom come. That the only solution, the only thing they have now is to a date for referendum and the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The declaring of Chike Doziem terrorists will not stop IPOB from carrying out their action. The calling of a terrorist act will not stop us from fighting for our freedom. It will not stop us from restoring Biafra. Rather, it will encourage us. And perhaps the Nigerian army lack the jurisdiction to declare any person wanted, because they are not the people in position to do that. But because an animal kingdom will always remain an animal kingdom, that's why they are behaving the way they are behaving. Now, let me go to the genocide they are committing in Biafra land. A lot of you not know that a lot of genocide are being carried out in Biafra land. Akoma community have been under the slaughtering. Let me show you the video. I will not bring it here because of Facebook and the YouTube ban. That's why I will not bring it here. But let me show you one of the videos so that you will understand what we are saying. You will see the genocide being carried out by the Nigerian army, and they want to use this terrorist issue to deceive the people they want to deceive. But they never knew that they cannot deceive us. They can't. Now, this is Akwama community. I don't want Facebook to. You see innocent youth. Are you seeing innocent youth? This is happening in Bayelsa. Innocent youth, and they are tagging them as the people that killed the Nigerian zoo army. This is innocent youth. They are slaughtering. In Afia, innocent youth. I don't want to continue showing it because of a Facebook ban. They are now telling you that innocent youth they are killing is Asawana them. Now, you ask yourself, where is Asari Tukubo? Where is Topolo? The killing of this, the destruction of Akwama youth is because they give Tompolo contract. And for him to pay, he will pay, the youth of Ijaw people will pay dearly. That is why I tell you that Nigeria cannot give you anything for free. Nigeria can never give you anything for free. They will use the blood of your people. Now, listen to the people that are supposed to go there and defend them.
Ughelli South local government area of Delta State, where the 16 soldiers were killed, has been razed. Residents of the coastal community of Okwama are said to have fled to neighboring Ughelli for fear of a reprisal by the soldiers who have been patrolling the creek.
Now, let us assume that there is some boys. I don't know what transpired, that the zoo army was killed there. What is the duty of Nigerian army? Is it not to fish out the people who carry that very act and bring justice to them, do justice to them? What concerns the community, the innocent youth, the houses being burned, the killing of innocent youth with the killing of Nigerian army? The Nigerian army are shameless and useless to the extent that they cannot confront a people that hold the same rifle they are holding. How can youth come to you and they slaughter you, the army, and they are with your own gun? In return, you leave the same people, you start killing innocent youth. Meanwhile, many armies are being slaughtered in the north. Why are they not slaughtering the innocent northerners? Because army was killed. I will show you some videos, but let us listen.
It was gathered that the slain military personnel responded to a distress call after the communal crisis between the Okwama and Okoloba communities, both in Delta State, before they were killed on Thursday, March 14th. Meanwhile, as manhunt for the killers continues, with some arrests already made by the soldiers, led by the general officer commanding 6th Division Nigerian Army, that's Major General Jamal Abdul Salam, President Bola Tinubu has granted the military full powers to go after those who killed the 16 soldiers on Thursday, describing the attack as a crime against the Nigerian people. Also,
now, according to the news here, what we had, they said that the people who carry out this very act, some of them have been arrested if you are in a civilized country, if these people are professional, with the arrest of those people, why can't you use it to trace the other people? But today that these people have not arrested any person, rather they arrested innocent youth. Rather they are slaughtering and they committing genocide in Biafra land, because Akwama community is in Biafra land, Urobo is in Biafra land. And the reason they are burning this thing down is because it is in Biafra land. And Asari have gone mute. Tompolo has gone mute. Eteketom has gone mute. Mwike has gone mute. Ifeanyi Okowa has gone mute. Dixon has gone mute. Akpabio is sleeping. All of them keep quiet. Meanwhile, this kind of thing cannot happen in the north. If the Nigerian army lost their soldiers in the north and they went and burned any village in the north, the northern senators and the governors will speak against them and will rise against them. We have seen it time without number. They will even call for the arrest of those army. They will never allow it. But in the east, in Biafra land, it is happening. It's normal business. I will play you where they are arguing about it, and they will see what that is. This place, you will know that Ruben Abati. I don't know if that man is a journalist or he's just an evil incarnate. He is a disgrace to journalism. He don't have the pros and cons of journalism. He don't know the ethics of journalism. I don't know. Ask me, is he not a Nigerian journalist? They must behave like Nigeria, because most of them, they just wake up and once you pay your bribe, you bribe your way, you become anything, you have your certificate, and once you are good in speaking English, they will be in their office without investigating anything, and they will just be uttering rubbish. That is why they were able to damage the brain of Nigerians. In order for us not to talk about the genocide that is going on in Biafra land, they come out with it, knowing fully well that Nigerian army don't have the right or the power to declare any person wanted. They now declare Chike doesn't want a terrorist, so that the Biafrans and IPOB and the media personnel and media warriors will not go and unveil and tell the world the truth of what is going on in Biafra land, of the ongoing genocide. Remember, Obasanjo have carried out this very act when he wiped out Udi. Because of 1, 2, or 3 people committed a crime, Obasanjo wiped out the entire Udi kingdom. He killed both children, women, adults, and the elders. The same thing Tinubu is doing again. Obasanjo Yoruba man, Tinubu Yoruba man. End of the day, you will think that Yoruba people is not an enemy to the Biafrans. The people, the first person that is slaughtered, committed this massacre after Gowon is Obasanjo. Remember that Obasanjo is the one that carried out the massacre in Onitsha. Obasanjo is the person who massacred Onitsha people in Anambra State. And after the Gowon, when Obasanjo became the first civilian president, he ordered the genocide that was committed in Udi. And today, Tinubu is now another Yoruba man, is now committing the same crime. And you are still claiming Niger Delta. You are crapping. You are following them because you think Igbo man is your enemy. The Asaba massacre was carried out by those people that you are running to today. Tell me one place where Igbo people have massacred you people. Show me one place where Igbo man have massacred anyone. And some of you who claim to be Ijo, Urobo, Ishekiri, and the rest of you are seeing your own brothers as your enemy. You are running to your enemy, and the enemy is showing you that they are your enemy. Yet you couldn't learn anything. Obasanjo, Gowon did it. Obasanjo did it. Now Tinubu is killing you people. Yet none of you will say, "Oh, enough is enough." Now, let us listen to this lady.
The Nigerian Senate has said it stands resolutely with the defense headquarters and the Nigerian army over the killings of the 16 soldiers in an ambush in Okwama. Joining us now on the show is retired Lieutenant Commander Koku Imanana, an indigene of Odi in Bayelsa State, who witnessed the Odi invasion. He is joined by Dumebi Kachiku.
I want you to pay attention to this interview because you will learn a lot of things. You will understand there is a 2 country or 3 countries, or there is a 2 law that is governing Nigeria. One law is for the north and the one law is for the east. And the one for the north is a Jews law. Anything they do, they protect it. Now let us listen first.
An indigene of Delta State and former presidential candidate of the African Democratic Congress. Good morning and welcome to the morning show.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Well, gentlemen,
good morning.
Gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Well, the narrative has been properly laid out by Vimbai. We just want your reaction. I would like to start with you, Lieutenant Commander Imanana. Apart from being someone from Odi who witnessed this kind of situation in 1999, November 1999, you are also a retired military officer. And then to maybe Kachiku, your view also. But let's start with you, Lieutenant Commander Imanana, retired.
Pay attention. You will learn a lot.
Dr. Abati, thank you. Actually, it brings about bad memories, this occurrence in Ughelli South. Surprisingly, OD, we suffered the same. That is why I'm pained to hear this kind of story again 25 years after OD. It was not easy at all because when it happened, both the military and also the community suffered for it. The military suffered their own losses, then the community, total destruction, nothing spared in the community. So when this in our...
Did you hear it? The community was totally wiped out. Who gave the order for the community to be wiped out? Obasanjo. Who is Obasanjo? A Yoruba man. He was the president because he was elected the president in 1999. Now, the same event that took place in Udi is taking place right now in 21st century after 25 years. Yet, Asari see the reason is still guiding pipeline for the Fulanis. Yet you are still shouting Asawana, Asawana for the Fulani. You are still shouting Asawana, Asawana for the Yorubas. Why they are wiping, reducing you in numbers, reducing your populations, making you to hate your brothers. Pay attention. This man is from Udi. He is an indigenous person of Udi. And he is also the so-called part of the so-called Niger Delta. And he is a retired lieutenant or general, whatever it's called. So he's also a soldier man. He knows the game. He knows what is happening. And I want you to pay a close attention to what this man is going to say here. Then you will now understand that you, as a Urobo person, you as an Ishekiri man, you as an Ijo man, you as an Aquama, you as a Niger Delta at large should know that they are coming for you. Don't allow them to outsmart you again. The earlier you embrace your brothers, which is the Igbos, the earlier you embrace your own identity, which is Biafra, the earlier you start fighting for your freedom, total disintegration of this Niger Delta, this contraption called Nigeria, the earlier you start fighting to make sure that you get your total freedom from that contraption is better for you. You as a Robo person, what are you benefiting today? Oil is in your land, but your stream have been polluted. Your rivers have been polluted. There is no more fishes. They have used oil spillage to damage your land. You cannot even cultivate agriculture again. There's nothing like farmland again. Yet, you are still mumuing You still the mumu, they follow them. Ask yourself, for how long are you going to mumu and follow these people? What have you benefited? You have not benefited anything. Rather, the ones they give you AK-47 and give you bullet, they'll say, come to Imo. You come to Imo and start Asawana, Wana, Asabuga, Buga, Asapata, Pata, Asamam, Mma. You sell yourself for 1 kobo. Listen to this very man.
Happened in this Okwama, my mind just went back to what happened to us. And my first advice now is, as it happened to D, this one is also close by. Let it not be the usual pattern. Let them completely obey the command of the Mr. President and Commander-in-Chief. Go after the killers, not everybody in the community. Because in the case, it was the entire community they went after. So this time around, let them go after the killers, and also the community should cooperate with the military. If they know them, let them bring them out. In the case of OD, it was only one indigene from OD that participated with the other criminals. And we suffered because of one person joining the other boys. We suffered for it. So I am praying that these young men that have put that community into trouble be fished out, and let them also pay the price.
Now, let me tell you what you don't understand here. The person you people are even looking for, end of the day, you will see that the person who carried this out, that killing of the 16, or if they actually killed any soldier, because Nigeria can manipulate and cook lie in order to destroy or commit any genocide in Biafra land. If they even kill any soldier, believe you me, the people who mastermind the killing of soldiers are the Nigerian government, because they want to slaughter people. They want to see reason to commit genocide in Biafra land. That is why they cannot go for the people who carry the act. Ask them, is it the community that carried the act? The community was the one who invited them, because there is a dispute of land. They invited them for peace. So how will community invite you to come and kill you? Is that possible? The answer is no. Now, the community that invited you, you are now wiping them out. But this entire Niger Delta, therefore their hands. Now, what happened in Imo State is now repeating itself. None of you everybody want to be on his own, while your brothers and sisters are dying. Let us listen to this man first.
Into law. That is my advice. And if I must also give advice again, because some people will think it is easy to do this. Federal government should also learn a lesson. The community should also learn a lesson. Because in our own case, we took them to court. At the end of the court, they won the case. Federal government appealed severally. We won all the appeals. And compensation was granted OD, with financial benefit came to OD. 15 billion naira was paid to OD. So suffering from that kind of big loss, the federal government should not make the same mistake by going to that community with that kind of destruction and go through the same route. That is my prayer.
Now, when you listen to this man, you will see that this man, can you compare 15 billion naira to the indigenous people of Udi? These are the people that come out to be a leaders of tomorrow in our place today. He said the government paid the 15 billion, and that is their loss. What is 15 billion? What is 15 billion naira? 15 billion for the entire community that was wiped out. If for this man, he's a Nigerian soldier, he's an indigenous person of Udi. And this case not taken, he participated in Udi massacre self. He will be among the soldiers sent to kill his own people. The same way we are the same way we are seeing some Niger Delta soldiers in the military threatening that they pray that they will be among the soldiers they will send in their village to go and slaughter their people. To go and do what? Slaughter their people. Maybe after slaughtering their people, the federal government will say, okay, we are at round. We will now give our common community 15 billion. How many people do they slaughtered? The 15 billion they give to you, do you know how many oil they are taking from your land? This man were shiko. These are the problem of our people today. If this thing is happening in the north, you can't see any northern air league making this utterance. This man, his own score is small. Wait for the second person. The second person is a confirmed bomb fool. He's a confirmed a package bingo. A package bingo. All of them. And the Ruben Abati is the overall chairman of bingorism. This thing cannot happen in the north. Do you know how many soldiers the Boko Haram have slaughtered in the north? Do you know how many soldiers the Fulani bandits have slaughtered in the north? Do you know how many people or how many police, how many Nigerian force are going down on a daily basis in the north? Yet they not burn any military where, any soldier where to go and burn any village in the north. But come to the east, go to Imo, they are burning houses because of one soldier. Go to the Akwama community, they are killing innocent people on their daily basis. That is the life of Biafrans does not matter to these people. Now, entire community, a full village was slaughtered and nobody survived it. They kill all of them. Both chicken, goat, cow, pregnant women, adult, old and young children. And they gave you people only 15 billion. And this man who is an indigenous person of Udi is now telling you that the government lost something. Do you see how they said themselves? Now let us continue. There is a place I'm driving. Because now they don't want us to narrate what is going on in our own land, the ongoing genocide, because Urobo is Biafra land, Akwama is Biafra land, Bayelsa is Biafra land, Delta is Biafra land, and they are carrying this genocide in our land. They now come out with propaganda that can never excel, that Chike Doziem have been a target terrorist. Chike Doziem can never be a terrorist. That is the worst mistake. Is Nigeria have shown their stupidity. Nigeria have shown that they don't have anything in their brain. That is why when we tell you, you that is proud one Nigeria today, what would they use to pay you back apart from debt? As a proud patriotic Nigeria, what will you get from Nigeria apart from debt? Can you tell me as a patriotic Nigeria? Can any Nigerian person tell me his or her benefit for being a patriotic? Because the so-called Niger Delta, the Ijos who believe in one Nigeria, they are now reaping the dividend of one Nigeria. Do these people die fighting for their right? The answer is no. The Akwama community, are they being slaughtered because they fight for their right? The answer is no. They are being slaughtered for being foolish. They are being slaughtered for being one Nigeria. They are being slaughtered for being patriotic fools. But instead of this man to rise up and say, oh, let me go and see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We can't take this anymore. Let me go and see Chike Doziem. We can't take this anymore. Let me call Asari and Topolo. Let them go and apologize to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and let them seek the solution and the direction on the way forward for the betterment of the youth, the future, the so-called leaders of tomorrow. But he can't do it. He sits down here and say that the federal government lost their 15 billion because they took them to court and they win. They appeal, they won. They appeal. We have won all the whole appeal, and the government awarded you 50 ordinary change, 15 billion naira. Now, how is the Udi? How is the life of Udi people? What did you have there? Now, listen, we have a lot to say here. They think they are smart. We are smarter than them.
Well, Dumebi Kachuku, your take.
Well, I think it's a sad day for Nigeria. 22 lives.
Now, here is one of the biggest fool, which Nigeria, which is sad day. Listen to the man. The death, the wiping of the communities, this man don't have any interest on that.
Were
Listen.
lost. I think it takes a lot of impunity to kill Nigerian soldiers and mutilate their bodies the way it was done in Otwama. This has gone on for too long. We understand that the crisis between Okwama and Okologbo has gone on for decades. Successive state governments have failed in resolving their issues. We understand that Okwama is a historical tenant in that area, and they've had issues of kidnapping, killing, raping women, and this has been reported over and over again, and nothing seems to have been done.
Do you underline that word? Did you listen to this Iflave? He is an indigenous of Delta State. Too. This Bonfu that is answering Dumebi Kachuk, Osino Dumebi Kachuk, is an indigenous person of Delta. Is not telling that Okwama community is a tenant. What do you mean by tenant? What can this man explain? Do you know that a tenant is not the rightful owner of the land? Which means the community is a tenant under who? Now he is now telling you that the community, the entire community, are raping people, killing people, kidnapping, and committing all manner of things, justifying the slaughtering of the people. You see why the Fulani always wiser and smarter than many of these bingos. You see why the Fulani always rule them. If this thing happened in the north, even if the Nigerian army are slaughtering the Boko Haram, the northern people will rise against it, which Buhari did during the time of Jonathan. Buhari came out to say an attack on Boko Haram is an attack to the northerners. The northern elders will say to Jonathan that you must change Ihe Jirika, who is the chief of army staff, because Ihe Jirika was dealing with Boko Haram mercilessly. But the northerners pressured Jonathan to change Ihe Jirika, because Ihe Jirika refused to treat the Boko Haram terrorists with soft glove. Now here is a Delta indigene giving thumb up for the military for wiping out the Okwama community. And he is now giving the military excuse how they will defend themselves. And he said that he is a Delta indigene. These are the people Fulani impregnated and they planted in our place. As it's like you give Asari Tukumbo the microphone to talk now, he will defend the military too. Now, why haven't Asari speak about the ongoing genocide being carried out by the Nigerian government in his own so-called Niger Delta? The place he said that he was once a Ijo youth general. Is Okwama not part of the Ijo? Ijo was Zo, oh, Ijo Zo, oh Zo. Do I know how they talk themselves? Now, do you see how betrayal? The only people you will see they will be interviewed are the evil people. They can never interview the genuine ones, because the journalists there, this whether they call them Channel TV, Arise TV, or the Vanguard, all these people are just bunch of evils. None of them report anything. None of them report anything. How can this man say that a full community is a tenant? How can this man say that a community is carrying out a kidnap, killings, raping? How can you vomit such thing? And you claim to be an indigene. Can such thing happen in the north? This man, his name is Dumebi Kachiku, Abi Kachuku. He will, these are the type that will tell you that their father is Onyemechi, but they are not Igbo. Because his brain is damaged. He will be claiming one professor now, maybe he's educated, one educated bingo. You see how the Fulani succeeded in planting the evil ones to represent us. When this guy will be selling this narrative now, how do you want the world to listen? The world will now say, oh, no wonder, how can a community be a tenant? Listen to the fool.
To resolve those issues. We understand what happened in the last 2 months and which led to this crisis when two people were now kidnapped in recent times and killed, and the military in responding to an SOS were killed. But beyond that killing, what we now see is a recurring decimal in the atrocities going on in Delta State and parts of Bayelsa, where a particular individual is known to be killing soldiers, and this has gone on for years. And now, I mean, the military seems to be going after him. Last time, I know there was an airstrike that didn't kill him. Now they're going after him in Delta and in Bayelsa. And like the retired colonel said, what we worry about is innocent lives being lost in this process. But government has failed in allowing people like this to continue to metamorphose in society. We see what's happening in Haiti, where gang lords are now taking over the country. And that's how we watch gang lords continue to emerge in Nigeria and take over the civic space and work with politicians to rig elections. And then now,
I want you to underline what this man is vomiting. He said that the military are going for somebody who is killing Nigerian soldiers for many years in that Okwama community. In other words, he is now justifying the killing of his own people. He is now telling you that the military didn't kill or didn't slaughter innocent people, that they are now going for the killers of those soldiers, the kidnappers. You see why most of the poor people cannot get justice? Because when an event happens, the people that will come and speak and represent them are the evil one. The genuine one cannot have the chance to speak. Even when they speak, the journalists, the news will not carry it. This kind of people now will counter and subdue them. And this is the reason why I am calling on our Urobo people who are on social media to focus more on what is happening in their land. The land of Urobo is bleeding, and the IMAP will not fold my hands and watch my own people die like that without speaking. That's why I am calling on Urobo. People like Parara, you can't see them making videos of this, telling the world the truth. But if he's to call Ebukobi criminal and terrorist, he will be bold enough to come out. But now, Parara is from Delta State. His village is being slaughtered, but he have never dropped any news about the slaughtering that is going on. That is why I tell them, focus more on your place. Your place is bleeding. Look at me from Ebonyi State, doing the work of Urobo people. Instead of something cannot happen in my state, Ebonyi State, and I will leave it and I will be dragging other people's own. This man now, don't Urobo Ijo people know that this man is an enemy of Ijo? This man is the enemy of Niger Delta. This man is the enemy of the people. This man don't deserve to be staying in that place. They should go for this man, but they will not go. They will be looking for Mansa Chebepo to come and they say they're crazy, they're mad. It pains me. Go to the Imo State, they are slaughtering our people. Go to Abia State, they are slaughtering our people. Go to Enugu State, they are slaughtering our people. Come to Anambra, they are slaughtering our people. Go to Ebonyi, they are slaughtering our people. Go to Bayelsa, they are slaughtering our people. Go to River, they are slaughtering our people. Go to Delta, they are slaughtering our people. Go to all part of Biafra land, they are slaughtering our people. Yet, our people have not seen any reason to unite. Our people have not seen any reason to come together to know that the enemy of the Biafrans are the Yorubas and the Hausas. The Yoruba oligarchy and the Fulani Caliphate have joined together. They are determined to wipe out the eastern region. And they are using people like Dumebu Kachuk to protect their evil act. This man can never condemn the military for the genocide they are carrying out. Rather, he will be justifying the genocide, the slaughtering of the Okwama community. How can you slaughter innocent youth? I show you people the video. And they are calling them Asawana, Asawana. Is Asawana a terrorist? The answer is no. Is Urobo people terrorists? The answer is no. Is Urobo people criminal? The answer is no. Is Okwama community a terrorist? The answer is no. Are they criminals? The answer is no. I put it to you that the military are the one who planted the killing of those people to see chance to now slaughter those people. I believe there is another natural resources discovered in that land, and the only way the military will take total access, we have access to do whatever they want to do, is to put this kind of slaughtering, chase the indigenous people away, put these ones that will benefit, they will give maybe 100 million Ghana must go, they will now come and say all manner of rubbish. Why the people will be running hectare scatter. But we cannot say no. Let us come together. We can't. We are our own problem. Let us continue listening to Dumedi Katiuk so that you will understand what we are saying. Because if Mazi Achebepo is talking, a lot of you will think, oh, Mazi, you hate some people you don't like. No, I love everyone. They are my people. I can't deny them. Urobo is part of Biafra. Ishekiri is part of Biafra. I can't deny them. But I need to tell them the truth. They need to focus. They need to dig deep.
Are so powerful as to kill Nigerian soldiers and decapitate their bodies. This is totally unacceptable. I believe that everything should be done to bring these people to justice.
Right. Now, retired Lieutenant Commander, if I may come to...
I want you to pay attention to the question, the brilliant question this lady asked the other man. And the lady just reset the brain of the other man just a little bit. And he now answered like a human being. Let us go there. This one is a complete zombie. Not it's a confirmed zombie.
To you, I'd like to get some clarity about rules of engagement, because this is not, of course, as you've already lived through something similar, this is not the first time we've seen an instance like this. However, some of the conversation at the moment is about the discrepancy, the different manner in which the military responds to these instances. So you have people saying, well, we've seen instances where men in uniform, military men, have been killed in Borno, for example, in the northern region of the country. But we haven't seen the response leading to the raising of the communities. So I'd like to get your clarity as to why are there different rules of engagement for different instances of this nature, and what are those parameters that are used to determine whether certain avenues, for example, the raising of a community, what's the deciding factor in that?
Now, do you see the question what I have been saying since? This lady now have brought that very issue out because they are slaughtering Okwama community with the name that 16 soldiers, which I know vividly that they are not up to, are killed, and they are burning down the community, which because of policeman was killed in Udi, and the entire Udi kingdom was raised down. Imo State was raised down because of one soldier was killed. Now this lady is asking, this man is a former, is a general, a retired general in army. He's now asking him, what are the rules of engagement? And is there any rule, like the same of a response for the Biafrans and another one for the Fulanis? Because in the north, they are slaughtering the military, the soldiers, on a daily basis. Why is there no any houses being burned down in the north, but in Biafra land, youth, mama, Papa, Pikin is being slaughtered because of one soldier? Why? What is this? Now, let us listen to the retired generals respond. And not just a retired general, he is also an indigenous person of Udi, where Obasanjo wipe out his people with no mercy, without any remorse. We just kill both goat and fowl for no reason. Let us listen and know if his brain we allow him to respond like a human being because he is also a goat. MAP eziokwu bụ ndụ ụkpaka na-agba n'udu mmiri. Listen.
Mumbai, you've just completely covered the whole interview. Definitely that is the problem we have.
Okay.
In the Niger Delta, this kind of reprisal attacks happen mostly in the Niger Delta. And if you look at it, it is not peculiar to us. So selective reprisal attacks that does not go around the whole federal nation, like northeast, northwest, southeast, these killings are going on, as you rightly said. But it doesn't happen that way. But whenever it is in this Niger Delta area, the army will go after the whole entire community. Like now, somebody like me, I'm retired. If I've managed to build a house in OD, and they came and raised it down because some youths that are not even the making, and before I even go there, no community in the whole entire nation can sit down together and plan to kill armed military men. Let us kill them. No way. No matter our level of civilization, whether it is good or bad, whether barbaric in any sense, no community will do that. So the rules of engagement that is applicable to this Niger Delta should also be applicable to every other part of the nation if such offenses are being committed, not select our side. I wanted to even say that you have helped me. So that is really the problem we have. It should not be peculiar to only South. It should be applied to every other, the same measure that is given to us should be given to every other area. Because the killings in Plateau, if you want to go there, they would have by now, maybe it's only the capital that would have remained if they were following the rules of engagement. So let us try and apply the same rules, and even their rules of engagement to 25 years after. For me, that time was the beginning of this kind of killings. So after 25 years, I'm going by also the experience of what we did with federal government too should have by now changed their tactics and apply some kind of humane approach. Go for the target and leave the innocent people that have managed to build their homes and living under that kind of something. Because after the invasion, so many people died untimely death because they don't have any means of getting back their homes and feeding their family or training their children. So blood pressure ensued and so many people died. That is why I am appealing.
But you said they give you 15 billion now. Now you talk like human being. Biafrans and lovers of freedom. You see it. Now this man is saying if the rule of engagement they apply in Niger Delta, they apply in the southeast, they should also apply it in the north. That if they apply such rule of engagement in the north, he used a Plateau State, for example. He said if they do that in the north, and maybe the entire Plateau could have been wiped out, because what does that mean? It means that the Plateau State, they are just slaughtering their military like what I don't know, like bird. They are killing them like bird. And in this rule of engagement, you can't see it there. This rule of engagement, they cannot apply it. But one soldier will be killed in the east, the entire community, mama, papa, they will wipe it out. Now, do you know the reason why they cannot bring such rule of engagement in the north? Because you cannot see the northern people that are behaving like you. A northern general will always protect the community. A northern commander, lieutenant, or whatever it is called, will never allow soldiers to open fire on the innocent community. He will command them to cease fire with immediate alacrity, with immediate effect. He will protect the indigenous. But come to your place, your own military, your own indigenous people in the military are begging for them to be transferred to their village to go and kill their mama and papa in order to place a Fulani. End of the day, you cannot become the chief of army staff. End of the day, look at how the useless Jonathan out. A whole Ludi we are slaughtered. Okwama community is being slaughtered, and the Dumebi Kachuk is giving them excuses for slaughtering the whole thing. At this point, the Ruben party will come direct for this man now. He will now become the spokesperson and the lawyer of the military. He will come against, he will force this man to change this thing he have said. Pay attention. That is why I told you people that if you people want to be saved, if the Niger Delta want to be saved, the earlier you need to unite with Ndi Igbo is now. We need to come together on one umbrella, on one people that we used to be, to fight back. We need to chase these people, this kind of people. We need to chase them out from our land. People like this don't supposed to be our representatives. They are the cause of our pain. They are the reason why we are suffering. Once you give them the Ghana must go, they will say, you say your future. They will mortgage the future of our children. These people don't have heart. They don't have human sympathy. They don't have conscience. That is why I am telling you right here now that the problem you see today, the killing of innocent people in Biafra land, the genocide being carried out in Biafra land, is because those we put in charge to lead us are the one orchestrating that very killings. Nobody will speak for us. Does it mean that we don't have the military that come from Niger Delta? But they are eager to please the Fulanis by spilling the blood of their own people. Abati, I think Abati is from Yoruba self. Ruben Abati. Igbo not there. If not Yoruba, it will be the same South. Because in the Ibana has Abati. Abati Kaba Abati. Now you see it here. The same rule of engagement, they cannot apply it in the north. Because look at even Castina here, Fulani bandit take over almost 17 local government there. Go to Southern Kaduna, they are on rampage. Thank you, Kim Don Williams. He is from Yoruba. He must protect Tinubu. Go and check all of them that are performing, claiming to be journalists. All of them are Yorubas. Any evil journalist you see, trace them na Yoruba. Yoruba people. I know they talk, I'm hide mouth. Obasanjo wipe out Udi. Tinubu wipe out Okwama. And the Niger Delta is still romancing them as their savior. They will kill all of you. Listen to what Ruben Abati saying. When we say fight for Biafra, he said, no, you don't want Biafra. We want one Nigeria. We want one Nigeria. Look at the dividend of one Nigeria. They are dealing with you people mercilessly. They are showing you that Nigeria is not for you, but you cannot listen. Can such slaughtering happen in the north? Look at how the northern politicians are, even in this country, Niger Republic. When Tinubu want to go to war there, the northern senators tell him, "Come on, go back. You want to scatter our place. You dare not try it." The reason why Niger Delta succeeded is because the northern senators stood by them and shunned Tinubu. But if the Niger Republic have boundary with the Niger Delta, with Igbos, by this time there will be war there in order to destroy the Igbo. If it happened that Niger Republic is Cameroon, by this time there will be war there because they don't have boundary with the North. The North will vote, let's go war, because they has nothing to lose. They know what did the game. But these Niger Delta people cannot reason. They don't have sense. They claim to be smart, but they are not. How can you be smart? Assad have lost his senses. Asare have suddenly lost his voice. Tompolo have suddenly lost his say. None of them can condemn this very act of genocide. The reason is because they have given them money. Hey, Rigego. Ghana must go. Maybe when after some years now, Topolo will say, when Tinubu was president, when after Okwama massacre or before Okwama massacre, he awarded me a $5 million contract for me to be guiding pipeline. That that is not just for pipeline; it's for the community, and I shared it among ourselves. I didn't eat it alone, and that is the benefit. That is enough to repair the community on the damage. Like this man just said now that they won case and they were giving a 15 billion for a full community. And they came out to say that after that, a lot of people die because they cannot feed themselves. They don't have house. They don't have home. So you know this before you say they give you 15 billion. You see how you first foolishly destroy yourself before this smart girl, God bless you, Norma, reset your brain with simple question. An old man, elderly person like you that's supposed to think before you talk, you are the one talking before you think. As an elderly man, you claim to be a commander, a lieutenant or lieutenant general in the army, but you don't know how to say something. That shows that you are just a slave throughout your life, and the mental slave have not departed from you. The other one is just upcoming bingo. I don't want to talk about him because he vomits a lot of rubbish. But my pain is that where are my brothers and sisters from Urobo, Ishekiri, Ijo, and the rest of them who are on the media? I am not seeing the videos of the genocide going on in your land. You people are not talking about it. You people are not broadcasting about it. This should be your priority, not gossiping, not talking about Ebukobi, not looking for an Igbo man you will call a name. In genocide, your people are being slaughtered. Even Reno Mokri, the Okempi, cannot speak. What of the other one? Obedient media spokesperson. What is Magunus Oraka? All of them are not dumbfounded. Are your people this heartless towards your people? When it was happening in Imo, many of you say that it is the IPOB. It is an IPOB they are killing. Now, is there IPOB there? It's what upcoming bingo. It's what upcoming bingo. First, when they wanted to slaughter Delta people, they said that they discovered a place where IPOB is producing guns, and they showcase their guns, all this hunter. But they failed with that one because IPOB countered them and tell them that this is Boko Haram. And the people that they showcase are the people that was producing gun for the bullet. When the evidence come out, they now say, okay, let us look for another destiny. That is why they went and they slaughtered the military to have a reasons to commit genocide. They are committing now. And my brothers and sisters from Urobo, Ishekiri, Okwama, who has medias, who are on social media every day, cannot speak about this. Because they know speaking about this will review. They are the one that need to bring the more information about what is happening in their land. Look at me from Ebonyi State coming to tell the world what is happening in their land. Why they are ready to do saga. Oh my God. Let us listen. Let us listen.
Engagement should be reviewed, and that's going after the community should stop.
Right. I mean, very sad one that happened there. With the sacking of this community, I want you just to give us a reminder of what really happened in OD, because that's a wound that will never close.
Now,
I
the
mean,
only person that is professional here is Osei. I must give him the respect. That maybe by tomorrow I'll bring one of the other video where they make some certain things. You will see other videos because I follow their news. Now, as an Urobo person, as an Okwama person, a Okwama person, as an Niger Delta person, as an Igbo man, as an any person, as a Biafra person, I want you to listen to the reason why they slaughtered a full community instead of going for Alamesia, who they call Alanko. Many of you have heard that Alamesia, who they popularly called Alanko, is the governor of that very state before. And he orchestrated the mayhem that happened that place. Now, but because they have targets, they have the mission of reducing the population of Biafrans. They know that those people don't know their true identity. They know that Niger Delta can deny themselves for just a pottage of yam, just for fungaji rice, deny young 100 million, they will say the whole entire state. If Asari can be selling his people for Tinubu, if Utompolo can be guiding pipeline for uncircumcised Fulani for just chicken change, if Nwike will be going and be cooking for Fulani in Abuja, if a Teketom will become a puppet king, if all these so-called Niger Delta powerful bingos will reduce their self to become toys before Fulani, what make you think that they are not gone? Listen to one of these, I don't know if he hates Tinubu, that make him to be sensible, because maybe if a man of his choice enter, he will lose his voice. Why I say this is because I believe even he's a Yoruba man. If you doubt if his man enter that he will not lose his voice, how many of you know Femi Fani Kayode, FFK? Do you remember when he was on still under PDP? Do you remember how vocal he is? Ask yourself, where is he today? What went wrong? Tinubu is in power. Before you know a man that stand on the truth, wait until his personal person enter, until his right man enter. If that person will be able to confront his brother, his sister, his right man, his guy, know that he stand for the truth. But once he is swallowed, he do idiot. Now let us listen to him so that he will get the true picture of what happened in Udi and why Udi was slaughtered in a blood daylight. And up to today, Obasanjo have not been charged for this thing, for genocide. Nobody have charged him for genocide. Imagine if Obasanjo is an Igbo man. The whole Niger Delta will be against Ndi Igbo today. If they see any Igbo man in Udi, they will. Imagine if Obasanjo is an Igbo man and he ordered the killing, the slaughtering of Udi. Just sit down. Imagine how the people will be looking at him. At you now, you, not you currently now. Imagine if Tinubu is an Igbo man and he give order for Okwama community to be wiped out as he's giving order now. Imagine how Rain or Mokari, and all these ones will not be even, they will be putting fire. Oh, do you see it? That's why I tell you, know your friend and know your enemy. Niger Delta, your people don't know your enemy. Igbos are your savior. If not for Ndi Igbo, they could have wiped your people out. Let us listen.
Witnessed it. With a way to also, as regards this case, giving us some probable solutions on how we can solve this interethnic crisis. And I'm sure Dumebi would like to sound off with this, because I remember particularly the fight in Warri and how Warri never recovered from that fight, which was across, tribal lines also. How can we bring peace back? And I also remember the role, the governor then did play, Chief James Ananefe Ibori. I mean, how can, Sheriff Oboriwore, pretty much learn from that, and we try to bring peace back to this, warring communities. Lieutenant Commander Hughes first, just regale us once again with what, the visual evidence of what happened in Odi then, and how we can prevent things like that, and how we can solve this inter-tribal clashes and things like that. And afterwards, Tumibi will take it up from there.
Okay. Pay attention here.
That of OD was not intertribal. The OD matter happened because some youths that were used for the election of our leader, blessed memory of Alamesia, we call him Alamko. He was the Governor General of Niger Delta, or Yanagwa, or Bayelsa. So they used those boys for their elective purposes. After using them, they kept them in a particular area in Yanagwa. But after some time, they became nuisance in the communities. They were doing so many things that were not in conformity with the government of the day. So the government decided to raid their environment, and these boys now ran down for safe haven and went to OD. They went to so many communities, but they were driven out. But when they finally got to OD, one of our indigents was also one of them. So that one accommodated them and kept them. And don't blame the communities. These boys they come into the city, your community, with arms. And who is going to challenge them? They were in OD until this kind of peace mission was what police people came to OD for. When they came in their numbers, about 7 of them came for peace mission. Then these boys arrested them and held them hostages under them, demanding for some ransom. So the 7 policemen was the beginning of the problem. And peace mission, the minister from BIOD was contracted by the then head of state, President Obasanjo. She came, one Ketebu, she came to for that peace mission, gave them the monies. After the monies, where are the policemen? Policemen were nowhere to be found. They were killed and buried. Not unlike these guys in Delta State that dismembered the bodies. These people were buried in a shallow grave. So when they saw that one, the next order that was given by federal government was go after OD, because we cannot afford to keep those kind of communities. So they came in their full force. And these boys, after killing, they did not run away in the case of OD. They were there waiting for the army. And they confronted them even in the entrance of the army. So the army came with that full annoyance, and considering also they lost some of their troops in that ambush. So they went in with that vigor and brought down. And one thing I observed, when they entered OD, any building with military photograph, the army people destroyed that building more than any other building. They even shot some salvos on the pictures of the military people. So, and they know, no military man in his right sense will go back and now cooperate with, they say we are the trainers of those boys. That was their anger. How can a military man, after serving, will go back and train community boys to fight against the state? No, that is not in our character. But these guys that came, maybe because of their annoyance, they attack more military people, buildings more than even the civilians. So give or take, we are the ones that suffered for it more. So to avoid this kind of things happening, let us decide fully. These killings are becoming far too many in the nation. The killings are too many, and let them also, the military too, whenever they are going, whether you call it peace mission or not, when they are going, go with all the instruments that you want to use. This is modern era. You take some technology into place. Let somebody provide surveillance around the area. So if, like somebody was saying it on your television yesterday, take some surveillance around the area, and that person will be reporting to the people that are there. If there is going to be any attack, instead of being a military being ambushed, you ambush the guys that are coming after you and finish with them, because they are coming to attack you. But in every situation we are hearing in Nigeria now, the military is being ambushed by non-state actors. It's becoming shameful. Those of us who served, in our time, no civilian dare you in uniform. But now the times are changing. I retired in 1997. The times are changing. I didn't retire recently, but that time we were proud to wear this uniform. So some of the things we are seeing too, we are not happy.
Okay.
Now
We're
you
not
cannot
happy
go out.
that we're seeing this kind of things happening.
Okay, Lieutenant Commander, thank you so much for that. Maybe, Kachiko, I just want...
Wait. Now, I believe you listen to the narrative. When this man was shiko this year, many of you don't know. He has a shiko. His brain, will I call him adult child or child adult? How will I put his name now? Now, the question now, do you understand how he referred Alamesia as their leader? Alanko. Alamesia, Alanko. You are Tayana. Alamesia, Alanko. He said these are political talks. These are political talks used by Alamesia for campaign when he was campaigning to become governor. And after he became governor, he now dumped them. He abandoned them. And these people became useless and start constituting nuisance. Now, what do you expect? You armed a thug, a jobless youth. You use them and dump them. Instead of the military to first of all hold Alamasia, and he will provide those people, then went for a community. Do you want to tell me that Alamasia don't know the talks he used during campaign? Do you want to tell me that he don't know the people he buy guns and bullets and give? Do you want to tell me that he don't know how to get them? Now, the question you should ask yourself in the first place is this: why did Alamesia abandon them? The same way this Tinubu government and all this government is using Tompolo today, buying gun for them, using Asari today. End of the day, there will be a change of government. There will be a change of government. And when there will be a change of government, the Tompolo will become useless. Remember, under Buhari, if I'm not mistaken, the first tenure of Buhari, remember that Tompolo was declared wanted. His father's house was burnt. His universities were seized. The question I want to ask Tompolo is, what was your crime then when your father's house was burned? When the military come for your head, what was your crime? Have that issue been resolved? Do you think that if another government came in and choose another person to become this slave that you are now, do you think that you will be able to speak? Or do you know that they will declare you wanted too? And your people will suffer it if you run away. Now, why can't you utilize this opportunity that God have given you in a platter of gold by providing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB? Why can't you switch and fight for your people? Total liberation, total freedom, total control of your natural resources. Why can't you see this light? Why can't you embrace this freedom God have given you people? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have sacrificed what you people should sacrifice. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB has single-handedly paid the price. Why can't you people just embrace your brothers and fight for your freedom? So that Tompolo, you will stop being a pipeline guard. So that he will stop sleeping in the bush. So that he will stop sleeping with your one eyes open. So that you can sleep, your two eyes you will be having a very sweet dreams. Where you will be, where your natural resources will be given to you in your own hand. You will decide what you can do. The Niger Delta people will not be suffering. Udi. How many people are rich from Udi? Have you heard that any person from Udi today has up to 15 billion in his account? Go and check the rich men. Udi can never recover from that very atrocities. Udi can never recover again. Udi is gone and gone for good. Ordinary 15 billion. Which land are you going to start? Where? Who they give the 15 billion? One or two people will share it. Akwama Abi Okwama community is still undergoing what would the people undergone that very year. And you are here shouting Alamesia. The talks Alamesia used then, you now turn it. Tompolo is the same talk. Tompolo is a confirmed, verified talk now. Asari is your confirmed talk. Are you people waiting for Nigeria to finish you pata so that Ikununa Kanai before you will realize yourself? Why can't you people realize your mistakes and correct it? How do these people succeed in deceiving you people to the extent of hating your own savior? You people have hate your savior. The moment you people develop hatred on Igbos, that moment you people start hating your saviors. What have Yoruba man done to you people? Apart from killing, Obasanjo killed, Tinubu is killing now. What have the northern people done for you people? Gowon slaughtered you people. Buhari slaughtered you people. What have Igbo man done for you people? Igbo man say, come, let us fight for our freedom. Where the oil will be in your hand, where you decide there is something called regional government. What you have in your land, you use it to develop your land. What you found in your land, you use it to develop your land. If you want your land to be like London, it will be because you have the natural resources, you have the capacity, you have all it takes. You will be producing mechanical engineer, petroleum engineer, and electrical engineer, all kind of engineer, and you will be engaging like Russia. You will be powerful. Look at Dubai. Are you people aware that Dubai is not a state? Dubai is not a country. How many of you know that Dubai is not a country? How many of you know? Dubai. How many of you know that Dubai is not a country? Dubai is like Anambra State. Is just a state, not in that what is it called? Arab Emirate. But what they have is what makes them Dubai. Dubai is more popular, more famous, more richer than their own country. Many Nigerians, even to those that even living in Dubai, don't know that Dubai is not a country. It's just like a state. United Arab Emirates, thank you. Dubai is a state in United Arab Emirates. But many of you think that Dubai is a country. Do you know why Dubai is powerful and developed and the Dubai is rich? Because there is something called regional government. They have their freedom. I have my brother here with me. Oh, his call went off. But Maz, if you are watching me, the link is in this WhatsApp. Just click the link I sent you on WhatsApp. You will come in. If you are listening to me, please. The link I sent to your WhatsApp, you can use it to come in, please. Many of you don't know this. Some of you think, I guarantee you, if you think, just carry phone or carry camera, go to the street of Nigeria today. In that Nigeria, ask them, is Dubai a country or a state? 99% of them will tell you that Dubai is a state. This is what we are telling these people to know, that they have what it takes to be like Dubai. But because of your greediness, your selfish interest, your hatred, you have sacrificed your birthright to become a pipeline guard. Look at the way this man is handling the wipe with the community. You will be thinking that they just go there and clear bush. You will be thinking that they killed fowl. You will not know that they slaughtered human beings. Mama, papa, pikin, young and old. They slaughter, they wipe them. Them go to the street of Okwama today. They are wiping them. Go to their rivers, there the body yapa. Go to their island, there the body yapa. And guess what? Anyone they kill, they will just say Asawana, Awana. Ask me, is it the whole Okwama community that killed that 16 civilian? If Nigeria is professional, if those people have intelligence, why can't them go for the killers? Greetings, Mazi.
Mazi, put it on YouTube. Put this thing on YouTube. The link, so I'll come through there.
Okay, no problem then. Do you understand it? Our people will not learn. They have divided us. But we have come to rewrite the story because they came very late this time. Once they start this thing, they want us to deviate. They don't want us to pay attention. They now come out with the narrative Chike Ezeziel is one of the terrorist people. So that we will not focus on what is happening. But guess what? We are smarter. We can't allow them. We must talk about the genocide they are committing in Biafra land. We must talk about it. Whether they like it or not, we must talk about it. You are welcome to the program, Mazi C2.
Yeah, Mazi, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Thank you very much, Mazi Achabe. I appreciate your job, the work that you are doing. The main thing there is we will continue because the history will history will remember us that we are people who were in danger, and we are enlightening our people to make sure that they understand the danger they are in Nigeria. So this is why I'm happy that history will recall in case of if anything happened today, because there are some people that have lost their land in times of things like this, when their people were calling them to raise up and they didn't raise up, and their land were being taken by other invaders like Fulani herdsmen. So if you go to Benue today, you will see that it's a very shameful thing that their fathers were the people who came into our land, kill, rape, pillage, destroy, committed genocide. But today you can see that they are so-called brothers and sisters who were in the military in 90, who participated in that genocide, cannot even defend their land today. It's something I can't understand. They can't even, their ancestors will be so outraged, so anger in their graves anywhere they are. Believe you me, it baffles me and pains me that why can't these people revolt and remove their people from IDP? We are going to fight these Fulanis, but I begin to understand that the people that you are trying to protect as well, we are talking about to make sure that their people their land is not being taken, part of the problem as well. So if you can see their senators, their politicians are not speaking up, don't you see that there's a problem? This is where I get concerned in terms of all these things. How can somebody's land will be taken and millions of them are in IDP camp? So this is exactly the thing they want to do in our land through Hope Uzodinma. And we share no, even the current governor of Anambra State, the one call himself professor, is an idiot as far as I'm concerned. It's not these people, they just go to Harvard and take pay money and get all these professor. Look at Soludo today. And you can see that it's a shame that instead of him to do exactly what they voted him for, he's busy fighting the woman, the women in the market that sell okra and the granite and the biscuit to feed his people, to feed their family. It's a shame that this type of people, believe you me, if it's in Western world, all of them will be in jail, will be incarcerated for life. But this is where we find ourselves. That is why I say we must continue. And then let me go to I see one idiot in your YouTube comment there in the name of one stupid idiot. He says his name is John Simon. These are the fools we are talking about, the idiots, The maggot, I call them maggots. You know, the worst animal you can see in this world. You can call any human being is a maggot because maggot has nothing. Even maggot self. Mazi, do you know that maggots? I can't even. In fact, let me respect maggots because maggots
Yeah,
now. I
insulting
now
maggots.
find out that maggots they even use maggot to cure some wound. Are you aware?
Yes,
Believe
of
you
course.
me, they use maggot to cure some wound. I can't even. Not until when I saw it, I went and researched and see that maggot. They use maggot to cure some wound. I'm telling you. So I don't know the animal that I will use on that idiot because he has no brain. These are useless set of cowards everywhere, everywhere. You know, writing rubbish. I don't even know if he can even. I don't know if you know his father. And then let me go to my brothers and sisters in Delta. I still believe that we are one people, and no matter what happens, if they want to believe in what they believe. I don't believe in pressurizing people. I believe in diplomacy and let everybody determine their own future. And human beings supposed to live, not to be killed. But Mazi, like as I said, I managed to have the knowledge from Ochuko Kabiama, and I will use it in any platform I find myself to educate my people because I come to understand that things Nigeria shouldn't be existing. Believe me, this evil country. Nigeria is evil country. Shouldn't be existing. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Sometimes I sat down and asked myself, I don't you think if we go our separate way, you will now find out that these people know exactly what they are doing. And sometimes I keep asking myself, maybe it's because of our people are everywhere in Nigeria, so it make it difficult for them to speak the truth, so they will participate in all manner of evil. Maybe if our people are not developing everywhere, like maybe if we are being staying in our own zone, maybe this evil will not be going around because sometimes I look it in that direction. Maybe it's because of the way we are everywhere, and then they now see it as let evil reigns. As if they don't know what they are doing. Believe me, these people know exactly what they are doing. Nigeria is supposed not to exist. Nigeria is an evil country. Evil. When you hear evil, Nigeria is more than evil. It's a demon where demon lives. Do you know? I sometimes I ask myself this question: how did they? Even though, can you hate your own people, your own brothers and sisters, and hate them in the times of whereby you have seen the truth, you are beginning to see the truth. At least you can see. You can now see this is 21st century where we have internet, where we have videos, where you're supposed to use the opportunity of whatever gadget you have now to know the truth. Mazi, the reason why I'm saying this thing is because you can remember that they told our brothers in the river area that Igbos are the problem, and some of them bear these grudges and die. Who told them? The Fulanis and the Yorubas, that Igbos are the problem. But I want to say something. Is he an Igbo man that went to Odi and destroyed Odi? Is he an Igbo man? No matter what, even though in Odi, if there still must be Igbo people living there, doing their businesses. So when people will say, oh, it's Odi, people they came, maybe they are not, no. They are still your own brothers and sisters living there. Our people are everywhere. Are you aware that our people are in Mongolia? Are you aware, Mazi?
Our
Our people are in Mongolia. Our people are there. So for you to see, so anywhere you see any tragedy happen in the east, even in the north, in the west, our people are if they are not selling slippers, they are selling pure water. If they are not selling pure water, they are cooking mama put. If they are not cooking mama put, there must be maybe selling one or two things, doing their genuine business. Believe you me. So whenever you see something happen, don't get excited that it's happening to that people. No. Your brothers and sisters are there. They are there. So that is why it pains me a lot when all these things are happening.
Mazi, just a minute, because there's something you said before. Why can't these people rise up to fight? Look at one of their people that is in soldier. When you are complaining about Benue and the rest, this guy is from Niger Delta. Listen to him.
I cry. The government at Delta, bro.
Did they hear him?
I know what I don't face for this country. I don't go medical, spend 4 years, fight. I know how many medical soldiers they come from medical die for their state. Eh? To protect their land. I know how many casino, I know how many casino people who come from casino, we die for casino. But when I get my kill our soldiers for Delta State and all the South people just they comment, rubbish comments. They say, well, our soldiers will they die for now, whether they put them on. Have you been to Meduguri before? Have you been to Casino before? Now we will kill you. But that kind of talk we talk. See, we not forgive anybody. We kill frontline soldiers. We must avenge the death. Who may be worried, boy? I pray make a day among the operation. I do good things to the good people. If you don't like this uniform, who knows that my mama, you don't like this my uniform, I swear to God, I declare you my number one enemy. I'll come for you. But I forget say those that live in glass house, not through stone. If all you touch one hand, it go affect the other hands. So as I don't prize, when I must collect. No, for now they say, these soldiers, when I forget these soldiers get family, get wife, get mama where they pray for them as they fight for the country. When I kill them anyhow now, they feel say, behead them, open their stomach. We do good things to the good people and bad things to the bad people. Since you don't price, wait to go collect.
Now, I believe you're listening to a Niger Delta, a warrior guy that is serving in Nigerian army. According to him, he said he pray he will be among the people that they will send to go and slaughter his mama and his papa, to go and slaughter his brothers and sisters. Now, you say there is other people in the north. Have you seen a Fulani man, confirmed Fulani, wearing khaki, saying that he want to go and fight Boko Haram? That is, go and check the military people that made video fighting Boko Haram. They are either Igbos or Niger Delta or Yorubas. The ones that say they joined those ones are the ones that betrayed them in the front. The one that killed a lot of Nigerian soldiers, which we see it. Now, you understand that even our people in the military are slaves. They are mental damage. They have mental disorder. They are not thinking well. They are not properly educated. They don't even lecture them well. They carry the Nigeria for head. That is why go and check the people that are slaughtering people today in Okwama community. You will see that they are the indigenous people of Niger Delta. Because do you know the reason why they will push them go there? So that in the future, your people come up to say you committed genocide. The military, they will now hand over to go and hang for carrying out such act will become your own people. You lose in the both side. Now, if you check the people that went to Udi, you will see that Udi people are among the people that slaughtered them. You see how foolish our own people are. They don't even protect their land. The question you should ask this Banza now is, how many houses have been burned down in Niger, in the Niger state for killing military? How many houses have been burned down in Plateau? How many houses have been burned down in Jos? How many houses have been burned down in Southern Kaduna, in Kaduna, in Castina, where bandits are taking the military, slaughter them, take everything about them? How many houses have been burned down? So when you are calling on our people in the military, know that those ones are more panzer than other ones. Those ones are the main problem we are facing. Those ones are the reasons why our people are dying like chicken. Do you understand it? So, Mazi, what do you have to say about this in Wanza?
Yeah, Mazi, I don't even know that. I know that. You know, Mazi, you know, hearing that. In fact, I want to say Are you sure? You know, these people are good in cloning our people. They are good in diverting attention by they can be from another state. You know, try. I hope you understand what I'm saying.
I'm
The
here.
same
The
way,
world is listening to you.
yeah, the same way the Fulanis. Some of them will come on social media and be a Igbo name, and they don't know that we know how to catch them when the time comes. So they will be bearing Igbo name writing, and then we think it's Igbo man, right? You'll be frustrated. Is Igbo man saying this thing? The same way, like when they were, following the infiltrators, they will be bearing Igbo name writing. Most of them are not our people. And you will be, if you are not wise enough to decode them, you will think that this is our people. But nevertheless, this guy himself, he could have called his name, his full name, where he came from, the community, and then the people from there, we know who he is. But for now, I will say that anybody, these Fulanis, some of them have grown into our communities. They can even speak our dialect more than us. Even in those areas, they are everywhere. Their masters push them into east. You see those people that they will be going about asking you they're punishing shoe punish slippers repairer. These are missionaries, and now you can see those people that we have been seeing that time. When you see them that time, you can give them money. You see them like they are hungry, you can call them and give them money and other things. You never know that these are missionaries. Or think about 20-25 years ago. Let's say no, between 20 years ago. You always see them, they will come and be picking all these bottles and other things. These Fulanis, believe me, if not the coming of Mazen Namdekan, we will even think that these people are with us. We will think that it's normal, they are doing their business. But now, we are beginning to understand that they are mercenaries. You can see them, they are the ones doing this job. So, they brought them there when they were kids, and they will start learning those language. If you look very well, I am not saying that there is no some of our people that are so useless in life. I'm telling you, there's a lot of them that sometimes you ask yourself, why is this person living? Why is it that this person cannot get out and get out from this world and allow the sensible ones to live? But I just don't understand why it's like that. But it's two things here. Either it's not from most of these mercenaries, they train them, they can speak your language, just infiltrate you, because me myself, I'm good in these security things. They will infiltrate you, speak your language. Imagine have told us, they will speak your language, pray with you, they can do everything that is infiltrate. Infiltrator is very worst. That is why you see Russia today. They cannot, if you are infiltrator or you are sabotaging their motherland, you cannot live. You cannot live.
Now, Mazi, when you say this person, like me, I will not be the speaker of the Niger Delta or the Jos or the Urobos. The reason is because these people has media. This guy show his face. I have not seen any of their media that have come out to say that this guy is not from Warri, because he mentioned that he is a Warri boy. Specifically, Warri is. There should be somebody to say, no, this is a planning. But the whole media, do you want to tell me that the whole media, people like Parara, Oren or Mokari, all of them just keep quiet.
Those ones you are calling their name are anti-Igbo people,
No, I am not talking
God is
about
punishing.
I'm
God
talking
is punishing
about
them.
them. I am talking about them
Yeah.
themselves, not even to speak, because the guy is speaking what he will do to them. But nevertheless, let us play. I believe you have been listening to the video I'm playing since. Let us still listen to. There is somebody I want you to listen to him here, Ruben Abati. But before we go there, let us play this video. Continue, and we'll get something out of it.
To talk to the inter-rivalry on ground. How can we settle things like this? The role the state governor can play, because this has to stop.
Yes, I said earlier on that the state governments have failed successively in dealing with this issue because there's always a political undertone to this. Currently, we're talking about two communities, one Ijaw, one Orobo. In times past, you always have people from different communities who have people in various arms of government, and because of that, they protect their kith and kin. And when people are killed, nothing is done, so people become emboldened. There are several reports, several commissions of inquiry over the last couple of decades on this same issue. And as long as they are not implemented, as long as people believe it's okay to kill, to maim people and nothing happens to them, then they will continue doing this. Now, earlier on, I alluded to the fact that a name, some endurance has been alleged to be behind this. But the same person who has been alleged to be behind this, you see him waltzing in and out of some government houses in the South. You see him with full complement of escort, fully armed and what have you. So what are we saying? We are saying to these people, it's okay to be this way. 3 months after this, all has quietened down, and then we move on. The community that has been decimated, they are paying their price, suffering in silence. The soldiers who have, the families of soldiers who have died, they are there suffering in silence. And we continue till this happens again. What must we do now? We must ensure that we have a government that says Nigeria is not a place where human lives are taken and no price is paid. The C of this country must be one that says, anytime you touch my military, I will avenge. I will go after you. But not only my military. Anytime any Nigerian life is lost, I will ensure that a price is paid. I will go to the very end to ensure that a price is paid, that those people are brought to book. But when we don't bring these people to book, the same thing will happen in other parts of Nigeria. You asked a very interesting question earlier on about...
Let me pause it here because Mazi, if you have been following this video from the beginning, you will see where this man said he contradicts himself with this last statement he made here. If you have been following, you will hear him where he said that the killing that is going on, will I say, the genocide that is going on in Okwama community is the Nigerian military are going after the person who killed the soldiers, and using a helicopter and the rest. That's what they are doing. There is no genocide. This is the same man come out here now to tell you that the same people who is doing all these things, that you will still see the person coming from the government house. The question I want to ask this man now is, if the person who carry out such atrocities is coming from the government house and be protected by the Nigerian army and Nigerian police, which of the man is Nigerian army and police now pursuing in Okwama that resulted to this genocide that is going on? You see how he made fool out of himself because he think he's smart. And understand that this man was once a presidential candidate of ABC. He want to become the president of the Federal Republic of the Zoo, the contraption called Nigeria. Look at how a president is being, who's supposed to be a president of a nation, is contradicting and making mockery of himself. And also, after saying that, he said that when you killed a military, that the military will come after you. Nobody in this world will not say military shouldn't go after any person that killed them. But what we are saying here is the innocent people that the military leave the people that killed them and start slaughtering innocent people. Out in the whole world have such thing happen. Mazi C2, can you please come in at this point?
Yes, you know why? Because they knew that Southeasterners, the whole East are cowards. You know, when you go to the number of those military that have been doing these things, Fulanis are full of Fulanis are Yorubas. I'm telling you. Do you think your enemy will protect you? They come to kill. You know, what pains me most is that since they have come to say they know the people that kill their people, but you see how they are destroying, committing genocide. These are genocide they are committing. Why since you know the people that kill your fellow personnel, why not go after them? Why destroying the whole village? Because they know that these people are cowards. They know that nobody will, we say enough is enough. They know. Okay, if one person wants to stand up and say enough is enough, they will bribe him, or they will give him one pipeline guide, he will shut up. Is you know what is happening there in your own backyard? What you have, we can we know. Mazi, I know exactly what they are doing. The Fulanis are good in bribing. They could bribe you. When Mazi Nnamdi say these people will bribe you where you will not resist. I'm telling you, that's exactly what is happening. Why do you think Asadu Dokubo is fighting to take the control of pipeline guiding from Tompolo? It's because he knew that he wants to become the chairman, who is that Tompolo. But your own people are dying. Why not unite? Something that belongs to you, why not unite? And let you guys have those things. And then let your people benefited from it. No, but they want to benefit from it, just them alone, so that these people will come out and be praising them. Chairman, Asari Dokubo, Tompolo, they will be praising them. You praise criminal. These are the problem we are having. There's a problem. But you see that place, there's a problem. Because, you see, even this one that Mazi have already told them, do this, he has been preaching. Look at what you're going. Are you telling me now? How do we begin to emancipate these people? People that the Fulanis give name. People that you are better off. This is where I find this so annoying and so painful when I think about it sometimes. People, you are living in your ancestral land. Fulani came and give you name and divided you and give you name. It's the Fulanis that created Niger Delta now. It's the Fulani, but they never create those things in their own side. It's the Fulanis that created that South South and whatever. It's the Fulani. So nobody will ask them, but why are you giving us this name? Why are you creating this name? Why can't you do it? If these people, any day people from the east start asking this question, put these people to their give them their medicine. The same way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu give them their medicine. Because these people, they have tormented everybody. They have tormented everybody in the sense that when you talk, they will use military to threaten your police or DSS. Until other ethnic groups say enough is enough. This is where we get it right. But for them to be bribing, Mazi, if me and you are pursuing the same cause and somebody come to bribe you, you know that the cause we are pursuing is for the betterment of our people. Why must you accept bribe? Or me? Why? Why can't we chase that in and tell them go to hell? Let's me and you pursue the same cause. When we get it, is the betterment of our people than me or you getting the share of it, and our people are still suffering. This is what is happening in that place today. It's as a result of the failure. It's as a result of leadership failure. Look at Edwin Clark. Edwin Clark if Edwin Clark now, Edwin Clark is heading to, if not 100 years, I think it should be about 90 something years. But Edwin Clark is still living in Abuja. Edwin Clark is still living in Abuja because they have bribed him. They have given him his own share. This is where Edwin Clark based in Abuja. An old man that was supposed to stay in his land and control his children and tell his children this is how we should be. This is, point hands, tell them this is how we should grow. This is what we should do. But he's living in Abuja. How do you want to? If people like Edwin Clark is living in Abuja, tell me, how do you manage the poor ones and these young youths that are in the village? Who want to control them? Who is going to direct, who's going to direct their footsteps while their elders are living in Abuja? Don't you see there's a problem?
Big
And
problem.
Nigerian government is good in killing the Easterners. Do you know since Muhammadu Buhari came in, Mazi, are you hearing what I'm saying?
Of course, the world is listening.
Since Muhammadu Buhari came in, let me just say, if Nigerian soldiers is not being killed, let me not just quote the figures that I did not know for the sake of your listeners. If Nigerian soldiers is not being killed, let me just say 500. But I know it's more than that. Just in case for the listeners, somebody will come and say,
you mean
okay,
500 in 1 month or in 1 year?
No, I am just putting it like that, just in case. Before they say, okay, where did you get?
Listen, let me bring it to the now. Listening to this, watch you this one is just a day. This is a military van in the north. All the soldiers inside, all of them. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Good. All the military inside. Now, I want to ask that bingo, that banzer that is saying is from Warri. How many houses will be burned in this place? I believe you can see the fire on their
I can see it clearly. Good. I can see it.
Now, because this is just one. Do you know that under Muhammadu Buhari, more than 5 troops in different days were slaughtered, only 2 people survived? How many is troop? Is there any troop that is 10 people?
Mazi, you know why I say you see, I give people assignment to do. I knew it's more than that. I just want to say, somebody in your comment section will say, no, at least so somewhere in Meduguri or somewhere in Katsina, 1,005 were killed. I just want them to, I just quote that so that people will do the assignment.
Now, because let us continue playing the video of that this thing so that we'll see, because we'll soon round it up. Let us listen to it so that our people will be
disparate measures in addressing this. In the north, you don't go after the communities, you don't raise the communities, but in the south, the communities seem to be raised. I would say, are we actually comparing apples to apples? In the north, if it's a theater of war and soldiers are killed, they understand it's a theater of war and they go after those who are fighting there in that theater of war. If it's bandits, what typically happens is that the communities are already reporting to the government, or to the police, to say, our community has been overtaken by bandits. This is what is happening here. But what is happening in this place is that the communities harbor these people. These people don't report to the police and say, we have criminal elements in our midst, come and protect us from these people. The military went on a peacetime mission because 2 communities were fighting. So when people say they did not go on, they didn't have any recce before they went there and all of that stuff, they went simply to invite these people to settle the matter, just like they have been doing for the last couple of decades. They did not realize that that particular community had gone to employ mercenaries to fight their battle. And as such, 22 soldiers were killed. Now, imagine what it takes to kill 22 soldiers with a gunboat. Imagine the amount of armament that these people had. And I bet you, when we start investigating this, when we start delving deep into this, you will find out that these people even had help beyond, had help outside civilian help. You will see that there's more to this. There's undertone of black oil dealings and what have you going on there, and it continues without the government doing anything. My worry is that we don't end up as a banana republic where warlords, where gang leaders take over our country.
Okay.
I will pause it there. Mazi Situ, will you take on it, or will I just use 1 minute to say one thing? Because
Mazi, as far as I'm concerned, you and I know these people very well. is this guy is not different from the tape of the other guy that was in military saying he's from talking rubbish. They are not. Believe you me, I keep asking myself, there must be something these people Fulani have told these people that makes them to become so docile. There must be something. They are not different from Mazi. Do you know that there's a time Boko Haram killed 1,000 Nigerian troops? They deny it.
Yes,
Not until it was reviewed. I think Sahara Reporter was carried, not until people review it, then they lie their corpse on the ground. People were saying, you know, I remember that video. If you can remember that video about the sense about Nigeria, troops of Nigeria, they killed. So none of those villages were burnt. And this man now, these idiots, because I call these people idiots, they will eventually see this program. These people, they know what they are doing. Mazi, we have enemy in our backyard. Whether, you know me, I speak the truth and damn the consequences. These people, they are using it to blackmail us. The Igbos. I'm telling you the gospel. You know, when I'm speaking the truth, I speak it with boldness. They are using these people to blackmail us. Whether people that hear my voice now like it or not, go and do they are using these people to blackmail us. And I'm stand on what I'm saying. Because you can't tell me that these people have never heard the voice of this man now speaking, have heard the voice of Onyenduma Nnamdi Kanu. And he know that what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have been speaking is the truth. And now look at what he said. They cannot come out and boldly and say, what happened with the soldiers that these people has been killing in the north? I am not here. I am not saying soldiers should be killed. But all I'm saying, must these people, the Fulanis, be judging the Easterners different way? Who are these people? It's because, oh, that is why Onyen do look at their face. That's why they're holding him, because they know that what they have in Southeast are cowards. Nobody will stand up and tell them right in their face. The Fulanis. That is why they have never seen somebody like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu before, who stood up and, you know, look at them in their face and tell them who they are. These are Morodas, Janjaweed. They can't even develop your place. They came with their mat and their slippers and butter. This their kettle they used to pee and drink, and these are savages. These people are costs. You know, they what they think is how to share blood. They are thinking, I don't know where these people came from. That is why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu tell them in their bodily tell them who they are. So that's why they are obsessed about him, nothing more else. It's not that they don't know that what that Onyendu is saying is the truth. Tell me how many Fulani men have a mansion in the southeast. Tell me that have a good house in southeast. Just look at where they give to them to do business. If it is our people now, we would have developed that place and make it habitat for people to live. But just go there, all they can do is to maybe kill you, kidnap you, and take ransom from you. So, Mazi, you know, these people that the Fulanis come and give them Niger Delta and South. What do you want them to say? People that knew quite very well. They knew. That's why I said they know what they are doing. People that they tell you that Igbo people are your problem, and you believe. You don't. It's Igbo people now who sent troops to Oklahoma to be massacring. Imagine, Mazi. Imagine if it is Peter Obi that is Nigerian president now. Imagine, and Peter Obi asked these troops to go there. Do you know what these people will be vomiting in there? You see that man, that soldier now that is saying that he will know that you see, he will tell you that you see Igbo man is killing their people. That's why you will know that they know what they are doing. They know exactly what they are doing. Forget about this. You know me. I don't hide my feeling. I don't hide the truth. There's no need hiding it. If it is Peter Obi that was the president of Nigeria now, and this thing happened, they kill soldiers, and he directed the military. Peter Obi will not do that anyway, because he can't compare him with this useless people. At least he will first of all go into investigation. He won't do that. Go and be. You know what human being what? No, but look at how Tinubu sent. Look at how Tinubu sent. Maz, are you talking to me?
Yes. I disagree with you that P2B will not do that. Have you forgotten Ezu massacre in
No,
Anambra State?
Mazi, hold it there. Like as I said, maybe he can only do it in our own side to please his
Okay,
masters.
to his own people, but other
Yes.
region. Yes, I agree
Uh-huh.
with you on that. Okay,
Yes,
right
he
on,
can do it to
Martin.
our own people, but not in honor. Peter B cannot do this thing in Okwama, that place. Tinubu send troops. He cannot. Even though if he try it and do it, I know he will not do it. He will see these people that is speaking now. There and then he will know that these people have grudges against Igbo man for a long time. He will, for no reason, not because they know the truth. They will now turn it to tribal. Then when you see a Igbo man have become president now, they are killing their people. None of these bastards can speak. Can even tell Tinubu, why are you killing our people? Why? Why? Can't you investigate? None of them. You see, that is why I said there's a problem. There's a problem. Until we begin to tell them the truth, let's tell them, forget about we want to come together. Yes, to put hands together and fight these Morudas. But at the same time, you tell them the truth. Don't shy away from telling them the truth. Believe you me, if it's an Igbo man that he was a president today and send military there, these people, this guy, you play his video with this idiot you see in Rise Television, you will hear, you will now know that what you will hear, Igbo, you see, Igbo man, I told you, this is what they know them for. These people, they brainwash. It's not that they don't know the truth, but they hide as if they don't know the truth with their hatred against Igbo people. They know the truth. Forget about this thing, this pretending they are pretending. They know the truth. They will tell you, Igbo, they come and tell them, Igbo man is your problem. And I'm asking them, tell me where Igbo man have killed any Ijo man or any Ikwere man. Go to their village and destroy it or burn down their businesses. They are the one doing all these things to us. We are not killers. We don't suck blood. We know that. But all I'm saying is, we're not going to be shy away from saying the truth. We need to tell them. I can come out in national television and debate with this man and tell him that you know the truth. If it's an Igbo man, you will put the records. You will call and tell Peter Obi, you see, as a Nigerian, you are killing our people. This is Islam. They will say it. Forget about these people. They will say it.
I agree with you.
So, now, yeah, Mazi, go on.
Having said that, if you watch, this man is
Mazi, before you go, let me show you. Give you one example. It's because of 2023 presidential election. That is why we can lock up Obibo, where Igbo dominant most dominant residents. He locked them up for 1 month and sent the Fulani soldiers. They were being slaughtered. We can have a daughter. We can hear a child we are raped so that his womb was removed. But we can have a daughter. We can because of 2023 presidential election, we can deny that he's not an Igbo man. And this is where I said, our people shouldn't, we want to come together and let these people to tell the Fulanis that we can come together and destroy whatever they have planned. But by our people say, higher before ya kugogi. Mas, I know you understand this adage.
Yeah, of course.
Yes. Higher before ya kugogi. We can deny his heritage, his Igbo heritage. Said that he's why he can in the national television. People were watching him, they're laughing. Why he can white? Why he can now? Dele Mohammed was even telling him, is it because of this you are denying your Igbo heritage? Even a Yoruba man is even telling him, is it because of what you are denying your Igbo heritage? He said, I am not an Igbo. I'm not an Igbo. But let's not begin to push it push it too much. They are Igbo. Me, I don't push it. They know the truth. That's why I said to you, they know the truth. They know. It's just that allow them to take their stupid mentality, that their ugly, senseless mentality to the grave. Allow them. And whenever they go, let whatever they're going to judge them. the atrocity they have committed against our people. This is what is disturbing them. Just like as you see the nemesis now, where Gowon is alive, T.Y. Danjuma is alive, Olusegun Obasanjo is alive. You see, when people say Kama, I don't know if I should begin to go that way, but there's the reason why we are alive. You can see Benue, you can see Plateau. How come now that these soldiers from Benue can't revolt against these people and say, stop killing my people? Why? I keep asking why? Because they are still telling them, if you revolt now, Igbo people will go, they will go. Mazi, go and do investigation. This is what they are telling them.
I believe that.
Until they finish their people and take their land, now and then they will now realize that they have been fooled by these Fulanis. And you know, Fulanis are too cunning now. They are cunning people. They know how to use that tribalism to enter these people. If not, tell me how somebody who say he's from Warri, watches people being slaughtered, say, I wish he was there to kill his own people. Mazi, let me leave it to you until you call me back.
And you can see another person from Delta State is telling you that they killed 22 soldiers. Why the news has it that it's 16? And this man is saying that the Okwama community are harboring those people. The same Okwama community who went and they invite the military to come and help them make peace. This man is now, he is the one telling the world that his own people are evil. His own people are the one who are killing the soldiers. Instead of telling the world the truth. You see, the problem of our people is that when the North want to destroy us, they must put our people in forefront. So that our people will say, Hasarapia. That is, they will now just take themselves out. Then they will now put it to our people. Everything will be on our people. The same way they want to kill Igbo youth, they paid Asadi and the Hope Uzodinma invited it. The Hope Uzodinma is the governor with Dave Umahi, the same Igbo governors, but the North are masterminding all those things, but they are using Igbo. Now, Ebubagu is an Igbo name. How will you now hold a northern person responsible for the crime committed by Ebubagu?
Mazi Holiday. Mazi Holiday, let me correct something. You know, when you say Ebubagu, don't forget that these Ebubagu people, there is a time our people have been saying that some of them don't speak Igbo. You remember when that killing of Ebubagu, when Dave Umahi formed Ebubagu, when some of them maybe mistakenly they were being captured or whatever, you know, or you know, some of them they when our people see them, they say, "Oh, these people don't look like Igbo people." If you remember, no, someone was even saying,
"Man, we know that they are not Igbo, but how will you now explain to the world that they are not Igbo? Because the name Ebubagu is
because Dave Umahi.
That's why I said that the Fulanis are the one doing it, but they will put it on Igbo so that you will not be able to differentiate or tell the world that these things are being carried out by these people. Because the first question they will ask you is, which person created the Ebubagu? You will say, who Uzodinma or Dave Umahi. Who is Dave Umahi and who Uzodinma? They are the Igbo governors. Now, is Ebubagu a Fulani language? The answer is no. The people then show you that these are the head of Ebubagu, are the Igbos. Meanwhile, the people that are carrying the activities of the Ebubagu are not Igbo. But you cannot prove that. That is why I say the Fulani always front our people to commit genocide or commit atrocities. Why they will now go out and be claiming that they are not a part of what you are doing. They will put it, everything will be on your people. You cannot defend it without looking. It's like someone defending Christian. You must, once you do that, you will sound stupid. But we know the truth. Man, so without taking much time, we have another person here by the name Fabian Ugunna. Can you please make your contribution?
Okay.
Mazindewo, good evening.
Good evening from here. I believe you're listening to the program and the video we are playing.
Well, I'm just seeing Delta community raised after killing of soldier. I don't know whether it's the program you're handling or you have another, because I didn't start from the beginning.
Next time, if we see someone's program, try to listen to understand direction before you come in to join. So that will
And
enable you to
that's
raise
the reason why I ask.
you check the topic. You will see my topic. The topic is they
Okay.
came very late and they can't outsmart us. And while we are doing that, we are also analyzing the genocide happening in Niger Delta, in Biafra land, because Urobo is part of Biafra land and Okwama is part of Biafra land. All those places are part of Biafra land, and we are just enlightening the people and the world to know the truth and what is going on. Why we have some people who are the indigenous people of the so-called Niger Delta protecting and accusing their own community of committing crime that they didn't commit against the so-called Fulani terrorists in uniform. So these are the issues we are dealing with. So, but I will advise, if you don't catch the topic, you can drop. When you catch the topic, maybe next time you can join instead of making blunders. That is my personal opinion and advice to you.
Okay. Let me just contribute a little before
Go
I drop.
ahead.
What I have to say there is, you said that we are educating our people and letting the world know or the type of genocide they are committing in our land. It's not today they start committing the genocide. Since 1960, they start committing the genocide. So, saying that we are letting the world know, I don't think is a right word to use, because the world have already known that they have, those people are the one that clean us. So I think, for my own suggestion and my own opinion, I think that what we should be saying now is, what are we going to do to defend ourselves? Not letting the world know, because we all know that the world will not do anything. They are part of the crime. Britain are the one that even contributing in those crises. So saying, letting the world know, even if we keep on saying the world should come, see the genocide they are committing in our land, see what those people are doing in our land, they sees you as a, you don't know what you are saying, because the only word the world understand is when you retaliate, when you revenge. As Israel now are dealing with Palestine, and now the world start talking. As Russia are dealing with Ukraine, you see the world is start, everybody everywhere start running scatter. So, for my own opinion, for a present government be killing indigene, and we say that we are letting the world know, I think we are still sleeping. We have not know the right thing to do, because whenever we wake up, know the right thing to do, we will defend ourselves and the world will hear us. Because what the world, the only language the world understanding now is gun to gun, bullet to bullet, machete to machete. So that's my own opinion. Saying that we are letting the world know, we have let them know for years they have been killing us and there is no result. Even UN did not contribute anything. You understand? Even anything. So what I think that is the best thing for us to be educating our people now is revolution. Yes, because whether we have the arm, whether we not have the arm, if you keep quiet, they will kill you. So you better not to keep quiet, because all death are dead. So I suggest that we should be letting the world know that we are about to raise our own arm to defend ourselves, not for them to come for our rescue, because I don't think they will do anything, because it's not today it started. That's what I have to contribute.
Thank you for your wonderful contribution. And nevertheless, Palestine never tell the world that they are about to raise their own arm, and Taliban have never wanted to tell the world that they are about to raise their own arm. And talking about some actions is not what we come on social media to discuss, because we have made such mistake in the past. You don't tell your enemy your next steps. you're supposed to know better, and you're supposed to take your enemies unaware. Once you tell your enemies that you are preparing, you, for example, if I tell you that I'm coming to kill you, will you relax and wait for me to come and kill you? You will prepare to defend yourself. So on that note, we will not go into the area of the next step we will do here and the what we will do next on this on the last program. We said it will be a sabotage on ourselves. So we have a place we can discuss that, because we have made a lot of mistakes in the past. So, but thank you for your wonderful contribution. You made a lot of points, which we pick your point, but we are on the social
Mazi,
media. So,
let me come in here quickly before that our brother go. My brother, thank you for coming. You made a very good point, but you know, there's some things we discuss on the ground, and like as Map says, but what you said is actually you know, but there are some things in our land as he speaks now that we're supposed to be touched before any other thing. Without those things, this is what, if you're an RPOB member, I don't know if you're an RPOB member, when you go to meeting, you know, you can raise some issue like this. That is why we call it family. You know, you raise some issue like this, there's some people that are going to jot it down, and somebody there can, like, if I'm there, I can tell you, look at exactly what we need to touch before all these things can be commented. And we have a lot of, let me give you a little bit expo here. Believe you me, we have a lot of sabo in our land, whether you may like it or not. Some of you may say, but they are not our problem. I told you that sabo is a big problem in this world. You see, sabo, there is nothing more dangerous than sabo, and that is why if God is punishing sabo, their own punishment is double. I'm telling you. You see, sabo, I rather die than to be a sabo. So there's a lot of sabo in our land which Fulanis are using against our people. So if those sabo is being out of the way, you remember a Mazin Nambikano brokers. When Mazi says something, I hope you people do understand what he says. I know some of our people don't articulate to understand exactly what he was trying to explain. You know, like as not everything he can come out and say and tell you why. No. When he said to he told our people in one of the brokers that he sees Sabo, by the time we deal with them, if their masters used call them on the phone, phone hearing, from them. I hope you understand what I'm saying.
of course,
That is,
but we are deviating from the main, because this video, I want us to finish it, because I will round up
yes,
exactly
I'm just
3
explaining to
hours.
that my brother what his suggestion and what exactly we need to do first. I want to too much Sabo. So if Sabo is still in our midst, so Mazimapu, go ahead.
Thank you. Let us listen to the video once again. As Ruben Abati, I think he will come in now and he will say something, then we'll pick it up from there.
This question is specifically for you, Lieutenant Commander Imanana. You retired as a lieutenant commander, the equivalent of a major. 16 persons that were killed in Okwama community, who could say are members of a constituency that you belong to. As a retired soldier, I need you to help me clarify certain things, because listening to both of you, I think Dumebu Kachuku has even shown more empathy for the soldiers that lost their lives than you, a retired soldier. One of the things you have said there is about rules of engagement, which means that in your view, the soldiers who went on that peace mission violated the rules of engagement in their area of responsibility, what the military refers to as AOR. I need you to help me clarify that. That's one. The other thing, considering the fact that those people who died, they are human beings. Their wives have been turned into widows. Their children have been turned into orphans. Is it part of what you call rules of engagement in military-civil relations for soldiers to be slaughtered, to be beheaded, to be dismembered? That's one. Number two, you raised a point that I consider divisive, and I would like you to clarify that. You said, oh, if it was in the north where soldiers were killed, there will be no reprisal action and all of that. Well, I'll draw your attention to Zakibiam, October 12, 2001, when 19 soldiers were killed in Zakibiam community. You may say that's Middle Belt, okay? There was also reprisal action. I would have thought that as a retired officer, you should be pushing for unity and how peace can be pursued rather than saying soldiers kill, soldiers kill. Are you speaking out of emotions rather than as a statesman who wants unity? I just need clarification on those two scores.
Now, Mazi, before this man will respond, do you understand the role of Ruben Abati played right here? He just want to see this man and the Nigerian government together. He want to jam the head of this man with the Nigerian government. He is now putting the West on this man because this man speaks the truth. He is not saying that this man is causing a division. He used a decisive words by not telling the whole world that what the military did is right, or he is not telling this man that as a military man, as a retired soldier, he should have been putting it to like the way the other to maybe Kachuk is lying against his own people, telling the whole world that his people is a criminal, is this. He started with his people is a tenant, knowing well that a tenant is a stranger or is someone that that borrowed or rent a house or land. Now, because this elderly man did not say that, he is now trying to jam his head with the Nigerian government and other people. Do you understand that when I say that Ruben Abati is an evil man, a lot of you will not understand it. But what he played here, now I've shown you people. Now, this man now will be now dragging his head because he know the contraption where he is, that they can come for him at any time, leveling one or two things against him to pick him up because he is not even genuine. Now, Mazi C2, do you want to say something or should
yes, I want to say something very quick. First of all, this Ruben Abati is an anti-Igbo, anti-Southeast. If you don't know it, know it now. And I hope sometime when we do this program, we can send it to their handle, Instagram, in their X. Maybe they might sit down one day and say, okay, let me, or tag them, or send it to them. But if it is possible, when we do a program like this, we send it to them, so that they will know that we know the type of game, that those type of divide and rule and that punishment that have been meted against our people, that we begin to understand it now. We know these people are demon. They know what they are doing. They know. Ruben Abati, Ronald Mokre, there are a lot of them. These people are anti-Indigo. That is why we have to become anti them as well. Like Ruben Abati, you call him. See, you treat a demon like a demon. You have to be a demon to fight demon. You don't see demon and fighting with a ordinary whatever, I don't know. You have to be like demon. Like Ruben Abati, our people can go in his media handwrite and say to him, we know exactly the type of game you play. Simple. Let them understand. Let me tell you something. Ruben Abati here, number one, is an anti-Igbo. Two, he know what he's doing. Ask Ruben Abati, what happened to NNDA, this Nigeria Defense Academy, where Fulani went in there, took up, was he a captain or whatever, slaughtered them, even butchering them in a bush, videoing it. Ask Ruben Abati, this bunch of, this useless Ruben Abati, or whatever he call his name. That is why I don't have regard for these bastards. They don't have regard for them. They are a bunch of idiots. Ask Ruben Abati. Or I had to marry another wife now, maybe 3 wives or something like that. This useless maggot, idiot. Ask him what happened to the ones that have been killing in the north. You know, I am not saying soldiers to be killed, but all I'm saying is Why are they not using the same measure they are using in southeast to the north? Because we have been seeing soldiers being killed, even at a point. At a point, do you know that if Nigeria is a country, Shekugumi will be rotting in hell by now. I'm telling you. At a point, Shekugumi went to the dawn of a terrorist and told them that the people who is killing them are Christian soldiers. Mas, you remember that video?
Yes.
Where Shekugumi told them that the people killing them are Christian soldiers. Shekugumi,
Yes, of
if
course.
Nigeria is a country, believe you me, Shekugumi by now he should be in hell, rotting. But do you know if it is a Southeast person that make that comment? Eh? Ruben, these people like Ruben, this Ruben Abbott. Hi, you will see the type of tribalism they will play. You will know that these people knows exactly what they are doing. But I'm telling my people, when these people pretend that if they don't pretend, sorry, they hate you, you hate them back. Show them the whole that's hatred. But you know this man now, this poor man, he wants to put something on this man's head so that the man will be dragging himself, like, trying to deviate. That's why I said to you, they bribe our people to kill their people. This man now, instead of him now to be bold and say, listen, I am not saying military should be killed, but I am saying is we should use the same measure they are using in so place in the north as well. But him himself is a coward.
Okay, Maz, let's listen to him first and hear his reply.
Not at all, Dr. Ruben. Not at all. I answered that rules of engagement based on a kind of question asked by Mobile. She said, what is the rules of engagement? I now said, even if there are rules of engagement, 25 years after the invasion, those rules should be reviewed to accommodate both sides. That is my argument. I'm not saying I'm a military man and I'm feeling for the death of those military officers and the men, because for sure they have gone through trainings and they have done a lot. Federal government has spent so much money in bringing them up to this level. Now they are being killed by non-actors. They are not even dying in war front, coming to die in the hands of youths or mercenaries that are not even known. So I'm not happy about it, for sure. Maybe I'm getting emotional because of what happened in my community, and there was serious problem after that happening. But for sure, my sympathy goes with the family. Even till now, it goes with the family and Nigerian nation. I mourn with them too, because this loss cannot be replaced. I am conscious of that. But what I'm saying is that whatever it is, that is why I say I advise both sides. The community should also help the military to fish out the boys if they are from their place. Like in OD, it was only one person that was from our place. And after when the going became tougher than them, they all vanished. Community cannot go out and look for them in Lagos. The OD one was in Lagos. How could they go to Lagos to fish out that young man? No way. Finally, the military dealt with the situation on their own. So that was why I now said the communities should not be brought down because of the offense of some youths. It should be treated in a way that the loss should not be too massive. Let them fish out the killers as directed by Mr. President. That is my take on the matter. I'm not supporting what happened. Nobody with his sane mind will support what happened. That is my conclusion on this matter. I'm not happy at all.
But the second query that I raised about your point that if this had happened in the north, there will be no reprisal.
Okay.
Because I heard you making that point.
I said not. I said southeast. The killings are going on in almost every zone in the country. But whenever it is south, reprisal comes fast. That is my saying. Even some other, not only war front, like my colleague there said, that is theater of war. So whoever that is killed is theater of war. Yes, I agreed. But it's not at all cases that theater of war kill our soldiers. Some community too sometimes kill these people. And the reporting aspect of what I told you earlier on. If these people come, they come with arms, and they control the community. The community is under control, so they are scared. So we must learn how to enter, infiltrate them. Surveillance means go and infiltrate them in likes. Don't go there with uniform when you are going for surveillance. Go with Mufti, and if you get this into reports, go with Mufti and follow the people and cohabit with them. You'll be able to get all the facts you need and prosecute whatever you want to prosecute, so that both sides will not lose. Army will not lose, the communities will not lose. That is what I'm saying, and that is what I'm preaching too.
Now, all right, Dumebi, I now come to you. Where do we go from here? Because when you have...
Dumebi has nothing to say. Dumebi is not just an anti-Igbo. Dumebi is also an anti-Niger Delta. He hates his people, and I think that will be the end of the video for now. Then,
Mazi, where is that lady from?
The lady, I don't even know, to be honest, I don't.
Where the military is being called in on a peacekeeping mission,
it
means that
her name.
It's a worst case scenario. How do we move forward from this? You've already painted a picture of, the dynamics that are at play, some of the things that are covert, some of the things that can't even be discussed, of course, openly because of their sensitivity. But how do we now move forward? If
the lady, I don't think the lady is not a Yoruba. I believe this lady would be like, I believe is from the southeast, to be honest, because she's very intelligent, like Rufai. Now, if you watch what Wada Maganaga Dina Mananaga, you will see that Dumebu Kachuk said that the North are theater of war. My brother Mazi C2, is there any war going on in the North?
No. The war, the North is not a theater of war. What you see happening in the North now is what we call sabotage, and sabotage from the northern elite and their politicians. They use those things to create scenario whereby to drive some ethnic commit ethnic cleansing against non-Fulani speaking language, and drive the indigenous that have, like those places you see, they have that mining gold section. They use them, this Boko Haram, and this Boko Haram you see are mainly dominated by the Fulanis. So they use them to, commit those crimes and make it look like there is a war going there, or there is no. They are the ones sponsoring them. They are the ones making those places a habitat for people, because there's a lot of non-Fulani speaking people there. So they want to wipe away those people. The same thing apply to our own people in Niger Delta. If not because of they know that we are capable to say, let Nigerian go to born. That is why they cannot try. What you see the Fulanis are doing now in other Middle Belt area, that is what they want to use our own Riverine brothers to do in our own side, to be killing our people. But they know that if they try it, we can say let everybody perish. That is why you see Asari Dokubo have the opportunity from Obos of them. What did he do? He invited the Ijo youth to be killing Igbo youth. You see how he managed to succeed in that one. If not because we managed to get the information and it is happening. And most of them that were being caught, and Asari Dokubo were using the Ijo youth to kill our people. So this is where I come in. I said that if tomorrow and somebody from our own side now say, and maybe who knows how he is going to be, if Nigeria divided, or he become a president and say no, he's going to hold Asare Dokubo responsible for his atrocity. They will not remember what Asare Dokubo was saying on social media, how he is black to kill Igbo people, that he's killing Igbo people. They will not remember it. They will turn it to the other way around. This is what I'm trying to, these people, I don't let them get away with their. I'm not a tribalism person. I don't come with a sentiment. I give you the fact and figure. Mazi, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Why not?
So this is what I want to explain here. Tomorrow, if somebody come out and say no, that he's going to do it to the other, don't think that our people are stupid. Our people are not stupid. There are some people is boiling on their mind, on their heart every day. What Asari Dokubo is doing. One of people will say, I wish we can go.
I think I don't know if you will be available on Friday.
Okay.
So that we will now talk about this Asari and Tompolo with the rest of them, because I think we have a lot.
Mazi, let's do it on Friday. Let's do it on Friday. Let's talk about it more and more and educate our people.
Exactly.
So they won't think that we are stupid. We want to lay emphasis here, so people will take it home and you know, go and think about it and not with biased mind, not with people will say, oh, is it not the people we want? Let us come together. Are saying like this. No. We are giving you, you know, these people. You can't blackmail us anymore.
No,
that is why that blackmail time have gone. He has become a thing of the past. That is why we can look at somebody like Ruben Abati, or whatever he call his useless last name, because he, as far as I'm concerned, his ancestors are cursed. As far as I'm concerned, so that is why people like us now, millions of us, can look at him in his face and tell him, Chineke Boyoku. Before, nobody can do it now. Nobody can even, you know, before, can you tell a Fulani man that he's a criminal? But now we can look at them and tell them, Chineke Boyoku. Yes, because we have known what they know. We have beginning to let our people don't go with emotion. Don't be carried away with emotion. Don't be carried away with sentiment. Are you strong enough to handle propaganda? Like people like me, there's no propaganda you will bring. I will dissect it and tell you the same way I'm telling my Riverine brothers and sisters that what you see that is happening in Plateau now, Fulani killing them, taking their ancestral land, causing tribal war there. Their politicians are sponsoring it. That is exactly the thing they want to use Tompolo and Asari Dokubo to do in our own land by killing our people. That's why they tell them that Igbos are the problem. They want to use them, but they knew that if it goes that way, our people can say enough is, our people can perish. You know, Igbo, when you can be doing them, and when they revolt, they say enough is enough, let's die together. These are our people for you. We can, you know, they know what is going to happen. So they start playing the game of tribalism. We are not Igbo, we are this, we are that, we are that. No. But we have to speak the truth. It doesn't matter whatever. Yeah.
Let me intercept, because the time to round up, you know, I said that we round up 3 hours, but 3 hours, 7 minutes now. So can you please, sorry for stopping you this way, but can
Mazi, there's no problem.
Give your closing remarks so that we'll draw the curtain here.
Okay. What I'm saying, what I'm about to say now is regarding the Biafrans should not panic regarding the. Even myself, I don't even panic, because I knew that 95% of Nigerian soldiers now are made of terrorists. If you don't know it now.
That is true.
When they came out and put our HODOS as wanted, these they want to cover their atrocity. They want to divert the attention of the genocide they are committing in Okoloma and neither Delta side. This is exactly what they are trying to do. They want to divert your attention so that you will start talking about hey, this person is wanted. This is, and they are committing genocide. And Tunumbu, we have to call it by his name. Tunumbu is committing genocide in Niger Delta. Call it by his name. Call it by what it is. You know. So, and he's a Yoruba man. So we have to be put history. He has to go down in history the same way Oji have gone down in history. So if Niger Delta, my brothers and sisters in Niger Delta, if they want to learn, let them learn. If they don't want to learn, it's up to them. It's up to them. Igbo man is not your problem. You have seen it now. Has Igbo man wake up one day and go and kill a Niger Delta man, or send military to go and wipe you up? Learn. You people should learn. Remove this hatred in your brain. Remove it. It's destroying you. This hatred is killing you. Are the one. It's not Igbo man dying. It's you that is dying. Igbo man is just trying to save you. Remove this hatred in your brain. And our people should not be carried away by Nigerian military declaring Chikedozie wanted or whatever. They want to divert attention of the killing, the genocide they are committing. That is simple as ABCD. They are committing genocide, and we are not going to, we are not going to let it bear. We have to keep tweeting it, remembering the whole world whether they are about to do something or not. But one day, you never can tell. One person may say enough is enough. Nobody knows what is going to happen. One person one day might say enough is enough. These people have been killed. These people, we have watched these people being slaughtered for years. So I think it's time for we to stop saying something. And let me tell our people something. You may like Trump or hate him. The one thing I like Trump for is not because he's going to do something for me. No, it's because Trump look at this Jibrin and tell him in his front. No any president of America have done it. Other ones are just money mongers, chasing money, killing people and collecting money. How many crude oil they're going to ship for them through backyard. They will sell it and put the money in their. But Trump look at Jibrin and tell him, the killings of Christians, if you don't do something about it, I will do something. This is where I love that. If not any other thing, but for looking at him and telling him in his face that the killings of Christians, if you don't do something, Trump will do something. So I give him kudos. I give him kudos for that, because he's a man. He never changed. When he says he's going to do something, he's going to do something. And this Jubrin, they came back and say, Trump is being misled by IPO. But it's the truth. Are you not killing Christians? That is why we are here. That is why people like Map are here. I'm here. All our media, that is why we are here. And that is what Mazin Namdekan want us to be doing, not gossiping. I don't gossip. He will never see me. People knows me that I'm a quashing. Why? What is he going to benefit from me? Mazi, thank you very much. And I say my guide and protect you and your family. And from here, I am going to sign out. Remember, bless in the
Thank you, Machineke. Ndewo, and Mechukwu Kabiam also bless you and your family. You see, dear friends and lovers of freedom, I think we have spent enough time and we have a very quality discussion today. And I pray it will continue to grow like this, because we have come and we have restructured ourselves. The Nigerians think that they can blow some charms on air and everybody will start attacking themselves. But I tell them, dibia gwọrọ ọzọ, mana ọzọ buru dibia, nje jụcha onwe m. Gwazie ha na njizi ọgwụ ha n'aka. Ha kọlụzie kọlụ gaba. There is something Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sent us, and that is what we are continuing to be doing. On this note, I say, Mechukwu Okike Abịam onye pụrụ ime ihe niile, guide and protect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and everyone that are genuine in this very movement. Mechukwu Okike Abịam guide and protect you all. He say, Emanuela, I greet you, and Gina A.B. Gina, I greet you. Kim Don Williams, greetings. I greet you. I greet every one of you. On this note, I say, Mechukwu Okike Abịam protect you all. And from here, I think I will be dropping the curtain here. God bless you all. And we are going to convey again once we have time. We don't announce our program because we don't plan it. Once we have any little chance that come out, we will use it, because there is so much activities at hand. So any little chance we will just have. So you need to follow the page, click on notification, so that you will be receiving notification once we come on air, because we don't announce our coming any longer. So may God bless you all. Stay tuned for more videos. Remember, say no to distraction and say no to enemy of progress. Remain focused. All eye must be on the ball and all hands must be on deck. Focus on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Focus on Biafra restoration. Say no to Ndasili. Say no to Ndi Kuki isi onu. We have come, and we have come to do the needful. God bless you all. Emeka Ukonu Ndewo. Ndewonu. Catch your phone until I come your way again. No retreat, no surrender. God bless you all.